Hi everyone, welcome. Wait, what camera am I on? Okay. You got to get numbers on those so you can be like camera 1 or camera 2.
Camera 1, camera fin.
Okay, camera fin. There we go. Camera. Oh, now we switch cameras.
Oh.
Hi, we're at the Alveus Sanctuary here in South Texas. It's a animal conservation facility place.
I can do
that Maya founded. What is your actual title? I don't know if I've ever actually heard you say what your title is.
Hello, I'm the executive director and founder.
That's so. Did you give yourself that title?
I did.
Typical streamer.
Guys, if you don't know what's happening right now, this is Alveus Sanctuary. We are an animal sanctuary, 501c3 in Central Texas, and we got.
Central, not South. You would say Central.
I say Central.
Okay.
But Texas is a big place.
All right.
We rescue animals from all over the country, and we curate conservation education programming around them online. So we're not open to the public. I just have streamers come here. We stream on their channel like this, and I do streams on my channel. And then we have 24/7 cams if you guys want to watch the animals. If you want spoilers for what we're going to meet today, you can go to the Alveus Sanctuary channel and check them out. We're live 24/7 on there.
I will also say y'all's website is fantastic.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
It's a very well done website.
I did not do that, but the people that did that are going to be so happy that you said that.
It must. I mean, it's very well done. They've also got a fantastic extension. I don't think it's on the channel right now. Oh, it is on the channel.
Hooray!
So you guys can see all the different ambassadors and whatnot and spoil them.
Yeah.
On the stream. There's also a charity thing right now on the channel.
Twitch charity's on.
And real quick, give the spiel about charity and all that stuff.
Yeah, so we're a 501c3. We rely completely on donations to operate here. So your donations go directly to supporting the care of these animals, the people that take care of them, facility improvements, enclosure building, stuff like that. A lot of you have already utilized Twitch charity today, like a lot of you, a lot.
Yeah.
There's $674
Oh, I
raised,
didn't see that. That's
and
where
we
the
haven't
price
even
was.
started.
Yeah.
So Low Life, thank you for the $50, and Nor, thank you for the $5. Thank you to everybody who's donated so far. Actually crazy.
Oh, this is fun. Don't take this as a downer.
Okay.
Someone asked, did Erin come to?
Okay.
Do you know who Erin is? That's my ex-wife.
Oh.
They don't know that we got a divorce. It's fairly recent.
Are you trolling?
We split on very amicable terms, but I love when new viewers pop in like this, or people that haven't been in a while, because they're always shocked.
Wow.
So, no, Erin is not here. She's still in St. Louis. She's probably working right now. So.
Divorce revealers.
No. People have known, just not that viewer.
Yeah. Okay.
See, and then everyone feels bad, and I just laugh because it's, anyways.
Blue Sapphire, thank you for the $50 donation.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's your headline for the day.
There you go. Also for the tips, I talked with you before.
Yeah.
Or not tips, sorry, donations. We should call them
Donations.
donations. Yeah. For every 100, I think is what the community said, we'll do a certain ambassador times however many $100 has been cheered.
1 per 100.
Not cheered, donated. We'll get to that point.
JP has subs. What's your longest sub?
I don't know if we've broken 150. I think we're at like 148 or something. Mace is in the channel. I saw you. I don't know if you have a sub that can repop, but I think it's at
my longest sub is like
140.
40. I've been streaming since 2019. You've been streaming since when?
2011, maybe. It's weird because Twitch doesn't have records that far back.
Yeah.
Like, were you around when the?
No, I wasn't.
Well, no, when like the VODpocalypse happened.
The what?
Okay, so you don't remember the VODpocalypse, where
No.
everyone deleted all their VODs because they were afraid of DMCA?
I've had like a DMCA wave or two, but I didn't delete all my VODs.
Okay, so back in the day, Twitch was like, you should probably delete all your VODs because they might get DMCA claimed, we don't know.
That's sad.
And they deleted everything.
That's so sad.
So I deleted everything, unfortunately. But yeah, I think it's like 147 or 100. Oh, the zoom in. Production.
Production! Oh!
I think it's like 147 or 148 or something like that.
That's crazy.
One of the longest subs, I think.
There's so many things that I don't know. You know something else? I don't even know what StarCraft is. I'm sorry.
I'm not. It's fine. Game sucks. You know?
I really don't know. I don't even know what kind of game it is. I'm really sorry. But I do know a lot about animals.
That's right. Nice segue. Boom. We're back.
And
We're on
today
track.
we're going to meet a bunch of animals. Here's how it's going to work. Okay, we start inside. Akko, thank you for the $100.
That's another one.
Your Van Galid, thank you for the $50. Yervin.
That's a mod, yeah.
Thank you for the $50. Okay, so here's how it's gonna work. Here's the run of show for all of you production viewers. We're gonna start in here.
Wow,
We're
nice turn.
Thank you. We're gonna meet a bunch of smaller animals in here. Okay, we're gonna meet some reptiles, some amphibians, some bugs. Okay, and then we're gonna switch to the backpack. And we're gonna go outside. And we're gonna meet all the animals outside. And we're gonna give them treats. And you guys can ask questions about them if you want to ask questions, and you can ask questions. And I'm gonna tell you about where they came from and about their wild counterparts, and we're gonna learn about animals. Cool.
I guess, yeah.
Great. He said he's not afraid of anything.
Well, I mean, okay. Afraid is a strong word.
He's backpedaling?
I'm not
He's
afraid of anything.
What are you afraid of?
Well, the wasp situation, which we covered.
We covered that. I'm not.
Spiders are kind of like, I don't kill them. I appreciate them in my house.
Okay, good.
Because I know they kill the other stuff that I don't want.
Okay.
But I don't like them. Like, I'm not a big fan. I wouldn't be like, I fucking love spiders.
Okay, well, we can find... Satan, thank you for the $50 donation. Thank you so much. We can find a spider outside for you to hold. Exposure therapy, a little bit.
My therapist would be into it, probably.
Okay. Yeah, we can try that.
Oh, yeah. Did you know I can smell ants?
I've heard some people can.
It's kind of fucked up.
Oh. I can't.
You can't smell ants?
Don't think so.
I didn't know it was a thing until I knew it was a thing, I guess.
Can any of you smell ants?
Yeah.
Over 1K? What the frick? Hello? Okay, that's crazy.
Who donated 69 cents? It's like the trolliest.
Who did that?
There's another 50.
Oh my god, thank you so much. Yeah, what do they smell like?
Smells like, at least for me, it kind of smells like burning a little bit.
Oh.
Are these gonna fit?
They're large gloves.
Okay. I just don't want them.
They should. If they don't, I don't have another solution.
Okay.
So, okay.
No, I didn't commit an ant apocalypse.
That's pretty damning. That doesn't sound good.
They left on their own free will. That's.
Holy JP is tall. Yeah, right? How tall are you?
Like 6'4". I broke your glove.
I'll give you another one. Nobody's done that before. There you go. And cut, and we're live.
I owe you some gloves.
You can do it.
I don't want to break them. Now I'm like really nervous.
I have more if this one also doesn't work out.
Why purple gloves?
It's just the color of them. I don't know.
Oh, okay. This
Nothing
wasn't a
special.
choice.
Yeah, it's just the way that they are. Okay. We're gonna start with somebody very... Do you have an animal that you're most excited to meet today? Because you know some of the animals. Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's just I can't like... Okay. They're small. So I can't like do this because you see how like my skin...
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
God. Man, you guys got some cool stuff here. You got like some...
Here,
Did you make all these or are these fan made?
No, they're fan made, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Number 1. Georgie. George! He was in the water. He's all wet.
He looks cool.
Normally he's just really dirty. So this is actually a treat. Look at how shiny.
Yeah,
look at how
shiny.
clean he is today. Wow.
He is usually
What a
dirtier,
specimen.
you're right.
What a specimen he is. Would you like to hold Georgie?
Sure. I don't want to break the gloves and or hurt him.
It's okay.
So it's just
so
like
I'm gonna
this?
put him like this so you can support his back legs.
Okay.
So he stays in your hand.
Okay. Oh.
Incredible. Incredible.
Did
Oh
you get
yeah. Cute. Yay, George. This is an African bullfrog. It's the second largest species of frog in the world. As you can see, he's quite large.
He is.
What do you think?
He feels like a water balloon, which I think most people say.
They say he's a pickle water balloon. He's heard that one.
Yeah.
Some people think he's like a burger.
Georgie looks tiny in JP hands. Is that true?
He probably really likes your hands because you have big hands. So he's secure.
Yeah.
When we got Georgie, he was a little bitty baby. You want to see what he looked like when we first got him?
Sure.
It'll pop up here. Look at him. This was in my hand.
Oh, wow.
Tiny baby George.
He grew a lot.
Yeah. He's a big guy. Chat, do you guys know why we're wearing gloves today? Do you know why we're wearing gloves?
Yeah.
Do you know all my factoids?
Yeah.
Ah.
But Maya, why are we wearing gloves?
Because he has semi-permeable skin. He is an amphibian, so he soaks things up through his skin. In the wild, you might notice Georgie is pretty chill, right? He doesn't do a ton. In the wild, they'll stay buried for like 10 months out of the year, and they'll absorb oxygen through their skin. So super important adaptation, but that also means that he can soak up pollutants, and he can soak up sunscreen and things that we have on our hands that are bad for him. So we wear gloves to protect him, not to protect us. Do you know the pregnancy test?
Yep.
You want to tell him about it?
No. It's your show.
All right. Do you guys know how pregnancy tests work? Chatters. Anybody here ever taken a pregnancy test?
I have, Maya.
Chat nodded.
Oh.
Yeah, you pee on a stick. Do you pee on it? You pee on a stick. Yes. Before we had disposable pregnancy tests, we would use frogs. How? No, we did not pee on frogs. I'll give you a hint. They took women's pee and they injected it into the backs of frogs. We'll pull up a picture of African clawed frogs. So they would inject pee into the backs of frogs like this. And if the HCG or pregnancy hormone was present, then the frogs would lay eggs.
What was like the, I don't know, here's an interesting question. How many tests could a singular frog do?
Many.
Really?
So that's why it used to be rabbits and mice, but with rabbits and mice, it was only a one test thing because you have to dissect them and see if the ovaries grew.
Okay.
Yeah. So then they switched to frogs because they can just lay eggs over and over.
Right.
But they imported so many frogs in the U.S., a bunch of them got out, and that's how disease spreads. Now, a third of all amphibians are at risk of extinction, which is super sad.
That's crazy.
What would come out of the eggs? You know, people ask me that like they think it's like a human-frog hybrid.
And it's real. That's true. There's living among us today. In Florida, funny enough. That's where all they're at.
Part human, part frogs.
A lot of, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are real.
Yeah.
That's where they came from.
That's
he seems super chill.
Do you like him?
Yeah. He feels...
You can put him on the table if you want.
Feels very wobbly, which I didn't expect. How far... Ooh.
He's full of water.
How far can he jump? Like,
I saw him do a backflip one time.
Yeah. How far would you say he could jump, though? Because, like, you see a lot of frogs, and they can jump a pretty huge distance.
If he could go...
Oh, he's light, like yellow underneath.
Yeah, he's pretty, right?
Yeah.
He could go... Boing.
Okay.
Probably just, like, that
So
far.
not much.
No, but I swear to you, I actually did see him do a backflip.
And the other thing, too, that I've seen, when you feed him, which you feed him a mouse, which is crazy.
Yeah.
He's got a really...
Look at that yellow. How pretty.
He's got a really strong jaw.
He does.
Which is kind of crazy to think about.
Yeah, he also has... They're not true teeth. They're called odentoids, and he won't open his mouth. But on the bottom jaw, he's got 3 bony protrusions that work just like teeth. And they're gnarly.
Do you know, like, the... How do you measure it? The, like, jaw strength?
No, I don't. It's probably not that crazy.
I mean, if it can kill a mouse, there's bones in a mouse, right?
Yeah, I did accidentally put my finger in his mouth one time when he was eating.
Yeah.
And I got it in the finger, and
it didn't break a bone?
No, but it bled a lot.
Oh.
Was
it like how did it bleed? How did it tear? Was it like a grind?
It was through my glove.
Oh.
So it was just my whole finger in the glove was bloody. It was like punctures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 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 Does he ribbit or is it more a deep gurgle? Deep gurgle is a great way to describe the sound that Georgie makes. Usually I say it sounds like kind of like a growl, but that's a way better way to describe it. I'm gonna use that, thank you.
Ains is Scottish, so whenever you read something from him, read in like a Scottish.
You know your viewers so well.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well.
That's nice.
Sure. Different streams.
Yeah, I just don't like my viewers. You like yours.
Wow, wow. I wouldn't. Don't say that too loud. They'll know the jig is up.
They didn't hear.
Okay.
Do you guys have any other questions about Georgie, or do you have any questions about Georgie? Also, will you rate him 1 out of 10, please?
I would say he's got like. Can he clean? Is he gonna bite me if I wipe that off of his? I feel bad for him. I'd say a 10.
Oh, respect. Was it because he was looking you in the eye or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. His eyes look like they're. I mean, all eyes are like fluid, but his look especially
George.
fluid-filled and very round.
George, how do you tell these males? So the males have more of this yellow underneath and the females have more white. We're not completely sure for the record, but that's what we assume. Look at his little arms. Is that hello? Is he a hypnotist? Yeah.
Does he?
That's why you feel dizzy.
Like how? What's the like sleep to awake ratio? Like, would you say he's an active animal?
No, sir.
Okay.
No. No.
He just kind of lays around?
Yeah. So they're sit and wait predators, which means
Right.
exactly what it sounds like. And then in the wild, 10 months out of the year, they're just underground sitting there.
10 months out of the year?
Only come out in the rainy season. Yeah.
How often do they eat?
They might not. We
Like
would
in
have
the
to
wild,
fact
I
check
guess.
this. I'm not sure that they eat while they're in torpor for those 10 months.
Really?
Yeah, I think when they're active, they eat when stuff comes by. But Georgie eats once a week here.
Okay.
Yeah. Big guy.
Yeah,
He's a
I get big
dude.
Job
I'm
of the
not
Hutt
sure.
fan.
Yeah, he gets that
Which
a lot.
is a good thing. That's a good
Especially when
thing.
you hold him up like this, it kind
Yeah,
of is like, give
that's
it
great.
here, look, we'll do it on this side.
You got to get him a salacious crumb. Do you know
See-
who that is?
No.
Okay. That's fine.
Who is Jabba the Hutt?
No, Maya.
No, because people say that about Georgie all the time, and I
Maya.
actually don't know who they're referring to.
Oh my God.
Should I look it up?
How do you?
We're still getting her to watch Lord of the Rings.
What?
Maya.
Is it the one? No, I'm so serious. Is it the one
I
that?
know you're serious. But
Is
it's
it the one that
upsetting.
has the things and he jumps really high?
No.
Frick.
Who the hell is that?
Jar Jar.
You thought he was I'm gonna break this fucking glove. I'm gonna break this
No,
glove.
please, we're running out.
This glove's not gonna last today.
That's what I thought people meant when they said that Georgie looked like that, and I never really got it.
You don't know who Jabba the Hutt looks like.
No, I'll look it up. Here, show me a picture. What is that from?
Star
What?
Wars.
Oh.
I've never seen that in my life. Wait, so me holding Georgie up like that doesn't make him look more like Jabba the Hutt? I was doing that because I thought it made him look more like Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar is.
I've done this for like 5 collabs. I was trying to give him like more of a pointed nose. Like,
We have a very boomer audience, and you just committed a zoomer sin. It's bad.
What year were you born?
I'm not gonna reveal that. What the fuck? Uh-oh, I got called Unk. I was wondering when that would happen.
You got called what?
Unk.
What's that?
Like uncle.
Like
Oh.
uncle? Wait, how do you not know Unk?
Is it a Twitch thing?
No, it's like a zoomer thing.
Oh, I don't know.
Don't say JP Riz. Let's just move forward, chat. Look at that guy.
Oh.
Wow, his tail looks shorter on stream.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you starstruck by meeting these animals? Are you like, oh my god, it's really him?
Sure, yeah.
This is
I'm
toaster
so
strudel.
nervous about these gloves breaking.
You could break the glove. I'm not going to give you the same ones. I'm literally tossing these. You
Maybe
could have
so.
ripped them off. This is Toaster Strudel. He is a blue-tongued skink, and he's on the move. You want to hold him?
Yeah.
You know what? I can't even do my like he's poisonous bit because
Oh.
you know he's not poisonous.
Oh, his
Sharp, huh?
Yeah, they're like, ooh, he's got some grip strength.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yay, toast.
Here, I'll hold him over the table.
Yeah. So this is an Australian lizard. He is a skink. Skink, not a skank. And he's called a blue-tongued skink. Why? Chat. This is a quiz. It's like sandpaper. No, his tongue is pretty. I guess I've never actually felt it, but I don't think it's like a cat's.
He's cool.
Thank you for the 20 and the 15. It's because he's got a blue tongue. No, not because his tongue is red. Because his tongue is blue. And he's got a blue tongue to trick predators into thinking that he's poisonous, but he's not. It's called dymatic display. When they get really scared, they can stick their tongue out pretty far and like widen it and flap it around, so it looks kind of crazy. But he's being chill right now.
Widen it and flap it around?
Yeah, like it almost is like disc-like.
That's kind of Jabba-like.
Does he stick his tongue out?
Yeah.
Also? Oh.
Yeah.
Guys, doesn't this lizard look like Jabba the Hutt?
No. This would be like Jar Jar.
Oh, I know who that is. Mosador, thank you for the $25. I know who Jar Jar is from Lego Star Wars. I did play that game. Very impressed.
Okay, yeah. Sure.
Detour. Anyway,
he's super chill.
we got him. He likes your arm because it's warm. We got him because I don't know if chat can see it, but he was at a zoo and his brothers and sisters ate his tail off. So his tail grew back. You can put him on the table if you want.
He's moving.
His tail grew back, but he couldn't live with those skinks anymore. So that's how he ended up here. One of the things that we talk about with Toast is that his favorite food is snails. He likes eating snails in the wild. Yeah, they would eat a bunch of snails.
Does he crunch the shell, or does he just like suck the snail out?
Yeah, they'd be crunching.
Really?
Crunching. But gardeners really don't like snails, right? Because they eat their plants. So people will apply pesticides.
Damn. I'm amazed at. Okay, that's not gonna work, bud.
At the Toast Bridge.
He feels so cool.
People apply pesticides to their plants to get rid of snails, right? And then the snails will eat them. But then, Holly, thank you for the $50 donation. But then when Toast eats the snails that have eaten the pesticides, he consumes the pesticides.
Right.
So pesticides move up the food chain in ways that people don't usually think about. So some of the education with Toast is just recommending natural pesticides alternatives before you go and use chemical pesticides, because then you'll be hurting Toast. Also, you saw Toast really like JP's forearm because
he left some bruises.
Yeah, because he wanted to scratch him up.
You know what? I was actually curious. This is random tangent. Sorry. I figured I would have to sign a waiver before we started this.
You were supposed to, and I forgot.
I'm gonna sue the shit out of you.
No! Connor, get a waiver. Print a waiver.
It's over for this place.
No, you actually were supposed to, and I forgot.
I mean, I'll sign it off.
I forgot the other day, too.
I'll sign it off in case the horse kills me.
Okay.
I'll sign it. Just put it off to the side and I'll sign it.
Yeah. All right, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Get a waiver now before we go outside.
I was serious. I didn't know if I was gonna sign a waiver or not. I didn't know how you guys handled that. I'm breaking all the walls here. Sorry.
It's okay.
Everyone that has come before me has never signed a waiver. They're scrambling in the other office right now to find lawyers.
Bill, thank you for the 25. Toast likes JP's forearm because it's really warm, because they're ectothermic, so they rely on outside heat sources, right? The most common available heat source for reptiles is roads, because they're everywhere, and they're hot because they're pavement. So there's a lot of vehicular skink slaughter and other reptile roadkill out there. So watch for wildlife when you're driving. Those are Toast things.
How often does he eat?
He eats, I think, every other day. I would have to double check with animal care staff.
Is his stomach wider because of how often he eats, or is that normal size?
No, this is normal.
Okay, so it's not like slender. What is
Check
this?
that out. Oh, one of our prized possessions.
He didn't break his gloves like me though.
No, they're pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Toast sheds like other reptiles do, but snakes will shed in like one long piece. You guys have seen a snake shed. Toast kind of sheds in pieces, but look at these. Check out these gloves. Look at that.
When were those shed?
How long have we had these gloves? A few months?
Yeah.
6 months? Look at his mittens.
And how old is he in general?
He just turned 3, July 4th.
How long does he live? Average.
Lifespan check, That's the one thing you can ask me and I will not have the answer for it.
Yeah.
I forget all of their lifespans. Do you want to sign this on or off stream?
We'll sign, just so we have record, I'll sign it on stream. I need to read it though.
Oh, God,
so.
okay. 10 to 15 years? Oh, thank you for the $100 donation. Nuki Hill, thank
Who
you
did
so
that?
much.
Oh, that was Nuki.
Thank you so much. Donations are crazy today. In case of death or dismemberment, it doesn't say that in the waiver.
It actually does.
It doesn't say dismemberment. It says
You got to
death.
read the fine print, Maya. Have you never read your
It says
contract?
death. It doesn't say dismemberment. Ah! Gruffed 24601. Thank you for the $134.31.
Hey, he fixed the 69. Now we're just flat 1600.
Thank you so much. That's crazy.
Can we donate JP? Guys, I'm not that old. I don't need to be in the sanctuary. I'm not a relic of streaming. All right.
Okay, he's okay.
Is today the 1st of August?
Yes.
Thank God.
Happy August,
You want to
everybody.
sign?
Toast, you want to sign a waiver?
Does his, like how well can he taste? Does that make sense?
I'm not sure. I don't know the answer to that.
Like, do animals taste, right? They would have to, I would think.
Some animals have like better senses of taste than others, but I'm not sure. He definitely likes some things more than others, so he tastes. He also smells with his tongue. Chat, you know how snakes smell with their tongue? So does Toast. Toast is supervising the waiver signing. He wants to make sure everything
Is this all good?
to go.
Oh, okay, he's ready.
He said it's fine.
He won't fall off, right?
Thank you. No, he's aware of edges.
Okay.
Georgie, I think, would fall off, but
Yeah.
not Toast.
Did
All
you
right.
talk about the holes in the side of his face yet?
His ears?
Yeah.
Chat, he's got ears.
Those are wild looking.
You see that? So he can hear. What do you think, buddy? Also, he really can move pretty fast. He's not because he's chill,
Yeah.
but like he'll like zip around. It's kind of cool. Chad, do you have questions about? Thank you for the $69.69,
Oh,
Joe
they fucked it
Beezer.
up. He's got like a saunter to him.
Yeah, he's. What did Finn? What's your word for that?
Huh?
His swag.
He's got swag. Finn, the cameraman, says swag.
Unironically.
I would agree with that. He's got a little bit of swag to him.
Max land speed. Also a good question. I don't actually know the answer for it, and I'm not sure that there is a definitive answer to that question. Has anyone measured that?
There's
I don't
gotta be
know.
someone.
There's probably like a guess. He's basically a snake with little legs. Yeah. Do you guys know some difference? This is a reptile and Georgie was an amphibian. Do you guys know some differences between reptiles and amphibians? Thank you for the 20. Number 1, semi-permeable skin, like you learned. Number 2, reptiles are the first vertebrates to become independent of water. Amphibians like water and will lay their eggs in water. Reptiles will lay their eggs on land. And then another big one is amphibians go through metamorphosis, right? So, look at George.
Dude, I just looked over and Georgie scared the shit out of me.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I have
God,
to
we
take a
caught that
picture
at the
and show
same
you
time.
guys. Oh my god.
What the hell?
Georgie. Wait. Oh my god.
Can I film over there?
That's
I
crazy.
don't think so. I'll just show them. Chat, look. He wants to be a part of the program.
He's crazy looking.
Toast, buddy. Sorry, okay. Amphibians go through metamorphosis, so like tadpole, frog kind of thing. And then reptiles are precocial at birth. So they hatch out of the egg and then they're scurrying off, ready to go.
Are there, I thought isn't there something like amphibians don't go in the ocean? There's no amphibians that live in the ocean or something like that? Or am I completely wrong? I'm just making shit up.
Are there amphibians in the ocean? Are there any like saltwater? No, not like saltwater salamanders or anything like that. We'll fact check.
You guys should have like an AI bot.
Yeah, Ah!
Leroy Jenkins. Now, hold on. Do you know, if I say the word Leroy Jenkins, do you know the meme? It's probably one of the original memes. She doesn't know. It's fine.
Can I have a hint?
That's crazy. I'm leaving.
Wait.
No, I don't want
Is
this
it
to
a
turn into
SpongeBob
like
thing?
no, not a SpongeBob
Oh.
thing.
Leroy! Jenkins.
Yeah, anything?
That did not ring any bells.
You know, it's funny. I expected this to be like, let's make fun of the old guy, but now it's like, let's make fun of the young girl.
Is
This is like, I kind of feel bad about this. We're just...
Is it healing for you?
What?
Chat, are you guys having fun? You feel better? What does that mean?
It's a World of Warcraft thing
Oh.
from the early... What
Okay,
was
then
that
what am
look?
I supposed to know? Oh, I don't know anything about World
It
of
literally
Warcraft.
transcended media.
You're around WoW nerds all the time. We've talked about this so much.
Yeah,
Quit.
ask me anything about WoW. I'll tell you right
What's
now.
it stand for?
World of Warcraft.
Boom. I'm going to give you freebies from now on.
Thank
Because I
you.
feel bad.
Quiz me. Go ahead. I know a lot about
My
WoW.
grandma
actually.
knows about Leroy Jenkins from Lord Viridian.
Oh. Lord Viridian is a chatter.
It's very
Oh,
good.
I thought, dang it. I thought I just got some Lord Viridian lore. I thought you were just going to say that Lord Viridian had something to do with WoW, and I was like, oh, that's why his name is that. But Lord Viridian just said that his Okay, I'm going to get another one.
Amphibians don't live in the ocean, but a few can go into brackish water.
Okay, cool.
Okay. What is brackish water?
Salt, freshwater mix.
Salt water. Okay.
Like not as salty as the ocean.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, so it's when you have like rivers, like Mississippi River.
Yeah.
Gulf,
That's where they mix. Okay.
brackish, yeah.
Leroy Jenkins was a question on Jeopardy. I didn't know that. It made news coverage. It did transcend. Boom.
We all played WoW. I can't believe she hasn't picked that up. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I just expected better.
Did you just apologize on my behalf?
He did, yeah. I actually appreciate it.
Well, Patchy's in this tube, and I didn't want to take her out. Maybe she'll come out,
You just...
but I didn't want to yank her out of there. Wait, Patchy's named Patchy because she's only got one eye, as you can see by her lack of eye. But look at this side. There's an eye. Patchy, want to come out?
How good is their eyesight?
It's okay. They rely more on their sense of smell, and then these holes on the sides of her mouth, pit organs for heat
Yeah.
sensing, so they can kind of like see their prey's heat signature. Think like thermal camera, kind of. It's not exactly like that, but I
I've
don't know.
never held a snake before.
Well, here she comes.
It's wild how much as, at least as a kid, you're
You want to come out?
almost like trained to react a certain way against
Oh,
animals.
100%. Yeah, snakes
Because
and
your
bugs.
parents or your family is like trying to protect you against it. Mm-hmm. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Yeah, there's like 3,000 species of snakes just over, and only 20% of them are venomous, and only 7% of them can kill you. Stats like this are kind of dumb, but they do work for people. You're 9 times more likely to die via lightning strike in the U.S. than snake bite. For the most part, they're pretty chill.
Twice. Does that mean that you're lucky to not be bitten by a snake? Am I blowing your mind? All right, I've got another question for you. My chat's gonna be upset that I'm asking you this. If you take a fish
Yeah.
and you fry the fish,
Okay.
is it fish or is it fried fish?
Boat, fried fish.
Okay.
I don't understand that question.
All right.
I mean, it's both. Is this a trick?
No. It just, we learned something.
Okay. No, I've never brought a snake out in a tube like this. It doesn't feel right yanking her out. So I'm hoping that she comes out on her own and then JP will hold her.
Does she like, the thing that you always see with snakes is they can like strike very fast. Mm-hmm. Can this one?
Yeah, totally. She could. She won't.
So she's not walking towards me right now to like strike at my arm.
No, she's just coming to check you out. That's also a thing with animals. It's like a weird thing that I say on collabs sometimes. People are like, oh, she can bite. Like, so can I. But I'm not going to. You know what I mean? She would only bite if, or she would only strike if it was something she was going to eat. And snakes can only eat stuff that are about as large as the largest portion of their body. So big snakes, people are like, oh, they're going to constrict me around the neck just to kill me. No, they're not. They're not going to choke you out just to murder you. They're only going to kill things that they're going to eat because it's a huge use of their energy.
Now, will she or he, sorry.
She.
Will she do the thing where she swallows something and then it sits in her for like a certain amount of time.
Yeah,
as
you can
she-
see it go
yeah.
down. Like she'll eat mice, and like this part of her neck's really skinny, but the mouse is like this big.
That's crazy.
So you watch it kind of. Ooh, who's that? Patchy. So this is a ball python. This is an African snake, and she's a python, which makes her, or she's a constrictor. So she would do that constricting if she was trying to kill something.
It's wild how a snake moves.
Ma'am, maybe stay on the table. That's nice. And her name is Patchy because she only has one eye. She has one eye because she was bred for color. There's a lot of snake, huh? Wow, Patchy's so big. She was bred for color for the pet trade. So this is not a naturally occurring color. They breed them all different types of crazy
How do
colors.
they? Is that like a genetic DNA thing, or like how do
It's
they?
artificial selection over a long period. It's like dogs, right?
Oh, okay. So it's not like the snake before this was blue. It's,
No.
They changed the color over time.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, she's grown so much. I know, she's a big snake. But sometimes when you breed specifically for color, you have some other genetic defects. She was born with only one eye. People are saying they've noticed how big she's gotten. I'm gonna pull one of Patchy's first sheds so you can see how big she was when we first got her. Here's.
Oh, Maya, do we? Okay,
JP, I'm trusting you.
there we go.
Sorry.
Oh, that feels so weird. That feels so weird.
This was her first shed. So this is how big she was when we first got her. Little Patchy. And this is how big she is now. Can we? Wow. Amazing. She's amazing. Very cool. Other cool new research about snakes. You know how their tongue is a fork? You saw this probably because you saw my collab with Agent. Their
Oh,
tongue
yeah.
is shaped like a fork, right? They've recently found out or done some research on this fork bit is so sensitive that if they're tracking prey and they pick up more scent particles on this side than this side, they'll like veer right for tracking. And that might be why they have a forked tongue. Yeah, I see. Kind of cool, huh? And then I'll show you guys up close these pit organs on the side of her mouth. Whoop. So you see those holes? She's moving. She's moving fast. You see them? You see? Patchy. 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 Do you see them? There you go. So that's how she detects heat.
And
Very
then
important.
the other, what's the other snake's name?
Noodle.
Noodle's much larger, right?
Yeah, she's 8 feet long.
Yeah.
Hi.
You should be able to see her chat via the extension.
Do you want to hold her?
I guess. I don't want to. It's the type of thing where it's like I don't know how to hurt, and I don't
Just
want
support
to.
as much of her body as possible.
Oh,
but-
that feels weird.
You think? I think they're
Yeah.
kind of nice. They're
No,
all
I mean
smooth.
like in a good way, but it's not what I expected.
What'd you expect?
I think I expected like scales.
Slimy? Oh, okay. But they're really smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for the 25. Yeah, Noodle is a carpet python. Ball pythons are called ball pythons. Does anybody know why they're called ball pythons? Yay, friends.
It's so strange how the weight is like how they can shift their weight. Mm-hmm. If that makes sense.
Yeah. So underneath, I don't know if you can see this, but these are like longer scales.
Oh yeah.
And they're kind of like, they're not really like feet. But when they're moving, they grab stuff and push it under with each of those scales, and that's
Yeah,
how they propel
that's how
themselves
they propel.
forward. Because they're good at basketball, because they play with balls, because they're bald, because, because they ball up for defense. Yes, wood silver. Well done. Yeah, they're
Whoa.
called ball pythons because when they're scared, they ball up, which is a terrible, terrible trait for when it comes to poaching. So these snakes are really popular in the pet trade, and a lot of them are taken out of the wild for the pet trade. And they're really easy to poach because if you walk up to one in the wild and it's scared, it just balls up and then you
Yeah.
pick it up and like put it in a bag. So lots of reptiles are exploited by the pet trade. It's pretty severe.
Man, even
Hi.
their would you call it their coat? What do you call it? Skin, I
Skin.
guess. It's got a effect to it where if you look at it, the yellow bits look like it's like popping off, like up, like it's textured. It's really crazy.
Yeah, I'll show you guys. You can kind of even see it on a shed. Sheds are cool. You can see a little bit of the pattern on it. Maybe. You can see it in person. Yeah, a little bit. On the top there. That's what he was talking about. So her top scales are really small and fine like that. And then her belly scales are longer. And that's how she scoops stuff from under her to move herself forward. You doing okay? Rate Patchy 1 out of 10.
I would 10 as well.
Oh my gosh, love it.
I really think everyone should have some way of working with animals like this, because it completely
The
changes
exposure's
the
good,
exposure.
yeah. She's so chill. Snakes are so chill. Also, I don't like recommend you guys going up and picking up a bunch of wild snakes, but every wild snake I've handled is like pretty much just like this.
Yeah.
They're just so chill.
Well, it's just, you know, as a kid, you're trained. The first thing you do, at least first thing my dad would do, is go get a shovel, kill a snake.
Right. Well, they're killed. Yeah, they're killed indiscriminately because people are just like, snake will kill me.
Well, and it's like it's a thing whenever you see a spider, like, oh, that's brown recluse. It's like,
Right.
oh, that's a copperhead.
It just
So cute, Patchy. I love Patchy.
Yeah, Patchy's great.
Any other questions about Patchy before I take her back
I also
home?
get big Voldemort vibes from that. Like,
I didn't know who that is.
Nagini.
you didn't know?
I do know who that is.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know.
That's more of your generation.
I know who that is. Well, I just watched those recently, but only because they told me I had to. I really am
Did
not.
you like them?
I liked the later ones. The
The
first,
first
ones
one's
were
really weird, yeah.
Yeah, they're too young, and I couldn't relate to them.
It's weird as hell.
I was like, this
You
is.
can't watch them.
Yeah.
Really fun to watch around Christmas time, though.
Oh, okay.
They're like good Christmas
Try
films.
that. Do you have a knitted jumper for Patchy in the winter? No, but she has a heat lamp. That helps her stay warm.
That's actually, why South Texas for this? And did that have any complications with like the temperature and climate here? Can you only have certain animals?
Most of them have AC.
Oh,
A lot
okay.
of them have AC. Texas because streamers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
easy
because
access,
it's
yeah.
either this or it's LA, and we couldn't afford to be in LA.
Yeah, I mean, where are you going to get a place
So
like this
here
in
we
LA?
are. All right, I'm gonna put Patchy back. How old is Patchy? There were 3. 3? 2? 2?
Do snakes recognize faces?
That's a good question. I don't know if there are studies out on that. I haven't read any. My guess would be yes. My assumption would be yes. Lifespan check?
What's the streamer argument? I'm European. Austin has a ton of streamers in it, so this place survives in a lot of ways by
Oh,
donations and whatnot from streamer communities.
Forgot her
Like
too.
you guys have done 2,000 already, which is crazy.
bug time. How's that going?
The gloves?
Yeah.
Success.
Oh, I'm happy for you.
Yeah. I put on the left one first just in case.
Okay.
I had a little bit of anxiety about it, but we're good.
All right. Bug time, my favorite part.
Thank you, Sonata. Yeah, you're. Would you say you're a bug head? What would you? How do you classify your bug fandom?
I have a bumper sticker on my truck that says #1 bug enthusiast.
Where did that? Have you always been that?
No.
Where did it start? How did it start?
Honestly, it started. I founded Alveus in 2021. It didn't start until after that, just because of the research that I've done.
Just in terms
They're
of like how important they are to
so important.
the world and ecosystem.
Yeah. They're so important, and they're just in crisis. We're losing so many of them.
Yeah.
But there are so few people that like bugs. There just like aren't enough entomologists, and it's so hard to get funding because everybody hates them.
Yeah.
So there's not enough research being done, and then even with the research being done, there's not enough conservation effort happening because people are like, frick bugs. Think of
Well-
the 50.
Yeah. I mean, there's an entire industry about removing bugs from your house, right? So
Yeah.
from everywhere.
So this is Marty. Zebra isopods. I will show you guys in just a second.
Those are a lot. Like after seeing so many streams, the colors on all these animals are so much more vibrant in person.
Come here. Guys, anyone know roly-polies? It's like a roly-poly. Marty. A zebra isopod. So this is like a Mediterranean version of the just gray isopods that we have.
Is
Here.
the stripes, is that like a how did they evolve, I guess, to that? Because like here they don't have the white stripes. And you have
That's
the
a really
orange
good
ones
question.
as well. Like
Yeah.
what,
The orange ones, my guess would be camouflage for the environment
climate
that
and
they're
where
in.
they're at, yeah.
The stripes, I'm not really sure. Nobody's asked me that question.
these are from Madagascar, you said?
Mediterranean, the Mediterranean.
Mediterranean, okay.
Do you want to
Sure.
you can hold the whole log, hold
Okay.
it over them. This is my gateway bug.
Yeah.
Nobody's really scared of roly-polies. They can't hurt you.
Yeah, I played with them as kids.
Yeah. But there's over 10,000 species of isopods, so they come in all different colors. They have orange colors, they can be purple, they can be yellow, they can be blue. Well, not really blue. They can have spots, they can have stripes. And they're really cool. And they're detritivores, so they break down decaying matter, organic matter.
Super important.
Yeah, super important. We have a picture of what they do to leaves. If you guys have ever found a leaf like this in the wild, there was a detritivore doing work on it. You know how they look kind of lacy?
Yeah.
They get in there. Thank you for the $100 donation. Oh my God. Tundra, thank you. Your community is rich. Thank you so much. If you've seen a leaf like this in the wild, a
It's because
detritivore has
they
been
wanna
here
see me
breaking it
suffer.
down. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Shoot, I forgot.
Yeah, you gotta,
I don't know if you can hold
I gotta,
25.
I was about to say I got a big forearm, but that just sounds really strange to say casually, so.
I don't know if you can hold 25 at a time.
I don't know, we'll see.
I'm gonna have to bring out the whole bin. So, isopod diversity. This is also a crustacean. It's not an insect, technically. But they come in all different colors and they come in all different sizes. They can be that big or they can be this big.
Those things, have you seen one of these in person?
Yeah,
Is
at
it
the Monterey Bay
like, were you
Aquarium.
terrified of it or scared or?
No. I think they're sick. Ah! Thank you for the $200 donation.
Holy crap, whoa.
Dr.
My hand.
Takashi, thank you so much.
Whoa, that's too much caffeine.
Oh my God. They're experiencing an earthquake.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt them.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so giant marine isopods get
These
this
things
big.
are wild.
Yeah, crazy.
There's, I'm sorry, I keep cutting you
No,
off.
go ahead. You are not cutting me off, by the way.
Have you seen, there's a YouTube channel called EV Nautilus. Do you know what they are?
Oh, is that the submarine?
Yes.
Yes, I've seen
Yeah,
them.
so we watch a lot of their videos on stream.
That's cool.
They're cool as hell. They do a bunch of live streams where they just go down and see.
On Twitch?
No, they stream on YouTube.
Oh.
I don't know if they've ever streamed on Twitch.
Wow, Marty. Yeah, all their names are Marty. That's Marty, that's Marty, that's Marty, that's Marty, that's Marty. They're so cute. They have cool lungs. You want to see how they breathe?
Yeah, what do you mean by cool lungs?
They have pleopodal lungs because they evolved
Say that again?
pleopodal.
Pleopodal. Okay.
Yeah. So here on screen, those 4 white kind of things,
Yeah.
patch things, that's how they breathe. They do gas exchange underneath their bellies. So they have to stay moist so that they can keep doing that gas exchange.
Interesting.
Kind of neat, yeah. Bugs experience the world very different than we do. You want to see the orange ones really quick?
Sure.
Thank you for the $100. Oh my God.
Thank you, Shackleberry.
Shackleberry, thank you so much. Okay, BB.
Yeah, look, if you Google giant isopods, chat, and you can see them if you like Google image search.
I wish they were
They
terrestrial.
look crazy.
I want to walk around like a dog.
That'd be
Wouldn't that be
crazy.
cute?
The bottom is scarier than the top of them, I will say, in like the real pictures. Because this looks like alien.
Mm-hmm. It's
This
like
just
horseshoe
looks
crab.
normal. Yeah, yeah.
Horseshoe crab's underneath. This is BB.
Oh, they're a lot flatter.
Yeah, and they're quicker.
Oh, they are?
Yeah. Chat, look. Spanish orange isopods.
Where do those? Where do these come from?
Spain.
Spain.
Look at them. Cool. So pretty. Yeah, I usually just do Marty for programs because these guys are harder to handle.
Just
They like
'cause they're
don't
so
do
fast?
anything until you pick them up and then they're like.
Oh.
It's the name. Yeah, her name's BB. Her collectively. Their names are BB. It stands for bonus bug.
Ah.
So when we ordered isopods. We got one of these. You know what? Actually, look at this. We got one of these.
A singular one?
A singular one. And then now
Oh,
we have
man.
a colony.
Okay, so that actually is kind of triggering me.
Sorry.
No, but it, like in a good way because exposure is good. But
there's a lot in there. I just showed him a lot.
Was Chad able to see that?
No, I don't.
That might trigger a lot of people in chat.
It's kind of tough. Look, there's just a bunch in there. That's all.
It's like the because of how fast they were moving.
I told you they were fast.
That's kind of wild.
I thought it was short for baked bean. Baked bean are our male cockroaches. This is bonus bug. Anyway, so we got a bonus one, and now we have a colony of them.
I saw someone ask the question, is there any way to watch more of this? You've got a ton of collabs on YouTube, but you guys also have a 24-hour stream on Alveus Sanctuary, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so mods, if you want to do the follow command or shout out command.
Thanks, yeah. Yeah, we have live cams on all the enclosures, so you can watch the keepers, feed them every day, and clean their enclosures every day, and do their training sessions every day.
Yeah, Finn was the star last night and was sleeping front and center on the stream.
Oh, cute. Finn's pretty cute. Okay, next. It's an arachnid.
Not cameraman Finn, chat. That's the name of. I just realized what I said. Thank you for $200 and $15 Ken Taru and Firema. Appreciate that.
Arachnid time.
Well, it's not a spider, but they're in the same family, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a scorpion. Arachnid, chat, fun facts. An insect has 3 segments to their body and 6 legs, 3 pairs of legs. An arachnid has 2 segmented body and 4 pairs of legs. So, spiders.
I told you I was going to push this table.
Spiders, scorpions, vinegaroons. This is a scorpion. This is tortellini.
Yeah.
You got the spicier one. Agent got the one that's a little less reactive. But I won't have you hold him because it's venomous.
Yeah, again, this is just exposure because the only time you ever see these is when you don't want to.
Right.
In a room, and then you freak out like, how do I get it out of the room? And
yeah. This is an African scorpion, and he's a little baby. But he'll get pretty big. We'll show you what they look like as adults. It'll take him about 4 years to get full grown. This is tortellini.
How big does his enclosure get when he gets that size?
Quite a bit bigger.
Yeah. And then what does he eat when he gets to that size?
He'll probably eat like crickets, mealworms. He could eat roaches at that size.
Yeah.
But could you pull that up one more time so JP can see it? As full grown, he'll be about that size.
God, their pincers get so big.
Yeah. Yeah, really, really big. But his sting would be sort of like a bee sting. These guys are really important because they're carnivorous, so they help regulate other bug populations. Also, check this out. This is his. Here you go.
So well, I'll let you do this and I'll ask questions.
Look how cute! His baby book.
Dang.
First molt, second molt, third molt.
And how much time is that passed?
Like
2 years?
2 years, yeah. Chat, these are scorpions' molts. This is the first little baby one, second one, and then this is his last molt. So insects, arachnids will molt the way that snakes shed their skin to grow.
Someone says the bigger the pincers, the weaker the venom. Is that true?
No, but the bigger the pinchers, the less likely, at least for these ones, like they're quicker to pinch than to sting when they're big like that.
Are they, what causes them, so say if someone runs into one in the wild, what causes them to actually attack?
Getting stepped on. Like they have no desire to
So if you
walk
try
up
to
and
like
sting
move
you.
them, they will be generally, not saying that everyone should go and grab a scorpion in
Right.
the wild, but
You can like usher one along and it won't sting you.
shoo it away or something like that.
But if you, I mean, even these, it's not gonna sting.
Have you been stung?
No. And I've handled these quite a bit. I don't have anyone handle them on stream
Yeah,
because of Scorpion PR.
that makes sense.
Because it's actually really sad, but if a fox today were to like bite you or the cow or something, people would just be like, oh, hee hee ha ha, so
Yeah.
cute, so funny. But if a scorpion stung you, it would just like set back all the work
Yeah.
we're trying to do, getting people to
Sure,
not
that
be
makes
scared
sense.
of them. Yeah. They also have a cool party trick. We gotta shut the lights off to show you. It's time. We're going to a rave, chat. It's gonna be crazy. Tortellini, he's hiding, but don't worry, he'll be ready. I went to a bug conference in Tucson.
Uh-huh.
And
oh, that must have been hot.
It was so hot.
Yeah.
And I listened to a study that was presented on scorpion behavior, and they did a whole thing where they like experimented with paintbrushes, how they reacted and stuff.
Huh.
And they were finding that like putting your hand behind them and like scooting them onto it is less scary for them than putting it in front of their face. They did all this data about like when they strike and how they strike. It was super interesting.
Huh.
We're learning a lot more about bugs now, which is great, but more people have to like bugs for that.
Did they say anything about the accuracy?
No.
Like
of their strikes?
Yeah, can they miss? Can you get like a bad scorpion?
I'm sure they can miss. I mean, their tails are flexible too, so they could go like rank, rank.
How many times do they usually sting?
I don't know.
Is
It's
it like
probably
a one
different
and done,
species
or?
to species. But in the videos that they showed, if they were really agitated, they would strike multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scorpions fluoresce under black light. Here, I'll give you this light. You can show them. Wow.
Damn, that's crazy.
Crazy, right?
It looks like, again, after seeing it all on stream, it looks so different in person.
Isn't that wacky?
Yeah.
It's like so neon. Well, yeah, take the light off. Chat, you would have no idea that there's a scorpion there, and then...
That's wild.
Isn't that crazy? You guys gotta walk around with a black light at night, find stuff.
Huh.
Just wear shoes.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that, like, reactive.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
That's crazy.
Also, they're molts.
Also do it.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, so
huh?
it's in the actual, it's in, like, the exoskeleton.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Why do they fluoresce? The theory is that it helps them find each other for mating.
Mm.
Like they can see it, and we can't. Wow, wicked. Wicked, wicked, wicked. I did that in Thailand. It saved me from stepping on one. Nice.
There's a weird stain on your pants? Nope, I'm good. Actually.
There's water. Maybe it's from George.
Wait, what is that?
Striking.
That's weird.
Here you go.
Looks like grease or something. These are these are freshly washed. I did my laundry for this goddamn thing. How do I turn it off? Oh, the back.
Thank you. Tortellini. So,
I keep moving this and it's making me so nervous.
it's okay. We should get a table that's not like this, honestly.
Well, it's a me problem. I mean, I'm trying to not look like I'm crazy tall. I'm trying to help you out here.
Thank you. What a cute name for a scorpion. Yeah, we have 2 baby emperor scorpions. Tortellini is definitely our more reactive one. Puppy's a little chiller, but he did very good today. Hooray. Scorpions, important for regulating insect populations, other bugs. JP, it's time.
Uh-oh. It's time, chat. Are there any spooters on? No, she does not have spiders, at least as a ambassador. But there's probably spiders on the property. Are they named after the Dota player? No. Maya probably doesn't know the Dota player.
The what?
There's a Dota player named Tortellini.
Dota?
Yeah.
The video game?
I don't even know what that stands for.
Really?
I've heard of that game, but I
That
don't know
makes
what it
sense,
is.
though. Do you know what LOL stands for, like the game?
League of
Yeah,
Legends.
okay.
Okay. Time for Barbara. Now, normally, I bring out one Barbara only
Right.
because
I can't, there's no way we can do 32.
not at the same time.
Yeah.
No. You're going to have to rotate out or something. I don't know. Because normally when I bring one Barbara out, chat is like,
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I mean, I am prepping myself for this, so.
You don't like Barbara either.
Well, it's not that I don't like Barbara. Barbara's actually not, they don't look like normal cockroaches that are here in Texas. They also don't fly.
Yeah.
So the stress and scariness level is down.
Okay.
Because I think like water bugs in Texas are actually, the reason that they're that people fear them is because they fly at people, and
People don't like when they fly. Yeah.
It's the flying thing.
They're always relieved when I say that they can't fly. Here she is.
It's not that bad, actually.
Yay!
The antenna, I think, is the trigger, which I think a lot of people have
But
said
that's
as
the
well.
cutest part. Okay.
It is, but I think it's the
Can I have you?
number.
Look how cute she is. Look at her. This is Barbara. She's a Madagascar hissing cockroach. She's a Madagascar hissing cockroach. That's a beneficial mite on her face. They help clean her up. It's her friend. Oh, she's so cute.
They're actually a lot, I guess, fatter is the word I would use. Like they're thicker. Let's go with thicker. That's a much more
Like
flattering
this?
word. Yeah.
Yeah. Here you go. Okay. That's Barbara. So Madagascar hissing cockroach, some people were like, hissing? What do you mean? Yeah, they can expel air
yeah, I
really
see the mite.
fast out of their spiracles on their sides and make like a sound, only when they're really scared. And the females do it less, and they're not going to do it because they're not scared. So, yeah.
Oh.
They're one of the larger cockroach species. There are a ton of cockroach species, obviously, in the world. These ones are not flighted. And they have the same job as isopods, and that job is cleanup crew.
Here, I'll get low. I'm afraid
Yeah,
that I
that'd
will
be
drop
good.
them.
That job is cleanup crew. So they go around and they find decaying matter to break down.
That actually, you saying that on air actually helped with appreciating cockroaches.
Yeah, isn't that
It's a
silly
good
concept?
statistic.
It's like, I always say on collabs, it's like getting mad at firefighters for being at the site of a fire,
Yeah.
right? They did not cause the fire, they're fixing it. But people associate cockroaches with dirty places because they're in dirty places to clean them up and make them into soils that we can use to grow flowers and fruits and vegetables and beautiful things.
Oh, that one's gonna fall. I'm nervous.
It's okay, if she does, I'll grab it.
Oh,
No! Sorry. 1,
Oh.
2, 3, 4. No!
should I move my hands so they're not stacked?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I'm surprised this one fell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
If you're wondering why she's counting, chat, it's before the stream. Chat said every $100 equals one cockroach,
That was a crazy goal.
and now we're at 3,200. So, or yeah, 3,280. So we're gonna see how
I
many.
think you can
I
hold like
guess.
10 at a time.
Yeah.
Which, like, I don't know. I don't know how to do this.
Oh, that one just fell.
No! Little Barb. Oh.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The trigger is their belly, actually.
What about it?
I think it's just the arrangement of the legs and how fast they move.
10. I didn't even ask if you were fine with this.
That's
I just
fine.
Okay. Hooray!
I have a high amount of stoicism, so you would have no idea if I'm having a panic attack right now.
Oh, good news. Okay.
Luckily, I'm not.
How do we do this?
How do you take them off?
No, I can take them off, but like, how
Oh.
do we do 30 of them? Do I just do it
JP,
again?
lay down on the table? No,
No.
I'm not doing that. It's up to you. You're the bug girl.
I just keep doing this? I just do it again?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
How do you donate? There should be a link down below the stream. Or down below the video feed.
Boop. 10 is good. You're doing great.
Is bug girl offensive?
No,
Okay.
it's my
I
dream.
didn't want to offend.
Do you guys have any questions about cockroaches while we're stacking cockroaches?
So what, I'll ask a question. What's the difference between this and like a cockroach that someone would find in their house right now?
They're just different species. So it's like the difference between seeing a monarch butterfly and like a blue one.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, these ones are only native to Madagascar. They're not flighted. They don't live here. It's just a different species of cockroach. Someone asked what we feed them. They get fruits and veggies. They like sweet potatoes. They like zucchinis. They like squash.
Yeah, they're very chill.
Yeah, huh?
It's the cockroaches that I think I'm accustomed to are much more fast. Mm-hmm. Or faster, rather.
They
And
can be fast.
The flying aspect is also strange.
I like all of those things. Yeah.
They play squash? No, they eat squash.
Can you tell the difference between males and females? Yes. So the males have a, you see these little bumps on her back?
Mm-hmm.
The males are just way more pronounced. They have like horns almost.
Oh.
So it's pretty obvious they're
Are they?
sexually dimorphic.
Oh, wow. There's a lot in there.
Do they smell like a native cockroach? I don't think the
They
smell.
don't really have a smell. It's
If you
kinda
smell
musky.
anything, it's like the wood in here.
Yeah.
Like it's like moist wood. But the cockroaches themselves, I don't think smell like anything.
Damn, some of those are. This one inside the log is huge.
Hello. Live.
How many of these do you have on the property? You said like 100?
I think over 100.
How many of these bins do you have?
4. Two male bins, or maybe bin, a maybe bin, a male bin, a female bin.
Have you ever
Another
left
female
a bin open?
Yes.
Of anything?
Yeah, so
Accidentally?
they can climb up glass. We have a clip of that.
Oh,
They can
really?
climb up glass. So we have to put Vaseline around the edges of their
Wow.
enclosures, because her name's Barbara because they have these little barbs on their legs, and they're
Oh, wow.
they're sharp enough, sticky enough to climb up glass. Pretty
That's crazy.
impressive. Yeah, yeah, pretty cool.
Huh.
I don't know what to do for your 34.
Yeah, chat will figure something
because they
else
have
out.
to handle that. Oh, you can hold spiders. We can go find spiders.
What, you gotta do like the daddy long legs
Yeah.
thing?
I can get you 34 of those. Wait, you already did 10, so I can get you 24 of those?
That's a lot. I mean,
Or I
those-
could just grab a handful and we could guess it and then I could drop it on your hands.
The thing is those, like that would act, if they crawled up my arms, I would actually freak out. That would, I think, freak me
They
out.
can't bite you. Does that make you feel any better?
No, I mean, I know all about harvestmen. I've seen I remember, that's one of the reasons I think when I was little, we opened a door and there was like 1,000
Yeah.
in a shed.
My dream.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Okay, what if there was like one?
Maybe. We'll see. I'll think about it.
I would say like we could like put them on whatever, but we wear gloves to handle them, and I don't want any to fall off. And I
Yeah,
don't
why
want
do
to
you
put them on
guys
bare
have so
skin.
many well, I guess
so-
you are where you are geographically, so it makes sense for them to be here.
Yeah, they like the shelter that we have here. That's a whole box of nope. Yeah, so
They're not that bad, honestly.
they're not bad. Cockroaches get a really bad rep. You can take your gloves off if you want. Cockroaches get a really bad rep. And again, it's because they're in dirty places, but you guys have to remember they're in dirty
Yeah.
places to clean up those places. And the other thing to remember about bugs, first of all, the diversity is nuts. Okay, there's over 300,000 species of beetles, just beetles, and all vertebrates, all mammals, birds, reptiles combined, everything
Yeah.
with a spine. There's like not even 50,000 species, or maybe about 50,000 species. 300,000 species of beetles, 50,000 species of all birds, reptiles, mammals combined. There's 10,000 isopod species, over 10,000 cockroach species. So insect diversity is insane. They rule our planet. And if we all died, insects would thrive. And if insects all died, we would all die.
Makes sense.
Yeah, we need them.
Man,
You
I was
can break
actually
them.
nervous. That's wild.
Oh man, this is sweating.
How do they clean? Do they eat the dirty bits?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they eat the decaying stuff. Janitors.
When you first said that on stream, whatever that was, the idea that they're in there because your place is dirty,
You're like,
I was like, oh shit. It made a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Explain why we would die? Because the ecosystem. Bugs are like at the bottom of it in a lot of ways. Everything eats bugs. Without bugs, they wouldn't have anything to eat.
Bugs are at the base of every food web on the planet. Exactly what you just said. If any of you like fruits or a lot of vegetables, the only way that we can grow anything is via pollination. So our pollinators are bees, our wasps, our moths, butterflies, mosquitoes.
Yeah, I wish wasps didn't do anything. I hate wasps.
They do that. Also, mosquitoes pollinate too.
I have a fig tree in my backyard.
Oh, yeah, you got wasps, huh? We need bugs to pollinate. We need carnivorous bugs like tortellini to help regulate other bug populations. And we need bugs like Barbara and Marty to break down all of our decaying matter, or Earth would just be piled up.
What's your favorite bug? Like a singular bug.
Like an individual?
Yeah.
Hank?
No, I'm not saying like here at Alveus. I'm saying like in general.
A species?
What's like your god bug? The one where you would be like, oh my god, I can't. It's that bug. I'm like nervous to meet this bug.
Oh, that's a good question. Maybe like a Goliath beetle.
Oh yeah.
Huge beetles. I love a big.
Is a Goliath
charismatic
beetle the same as like a Herculean beetle? Or?
No, but we have Hercules beetles here.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I have. No,
Okay.
not here. I mean, like in Texas.
Oh, in Texas. Okay.
Yeah, I've never seen one though. Devastating.
Those are pretty big.
Yeah, it's my dream. I also love dung beetles. I love jumping spiders. Huge gateway spider. Leaf
'cause
cutter
they can
ants. I
jump?
did fangirl over. Oh, they're so cute. You see them up close?
Well, yeah, but you never see a spider up close. You see the legs. That's the scary part, right?
Yeah, but have you seen macros of jumping spiders? They're so cute.
I can't recall if I have or not.
Ah! They're so cute. I don't know. I love a lot of bugs. I like them all.
Is there anyone you would be afraid of?
A bug?
Yeah. Like a go-to one is like a camel spider. Would you fuck with a
Oh, I
camel
saw
spider?
one in Arizona. Yeah, it's cute as hell.
Yeah.
I almost got a pin because I thought it was so cute. Like they were
Pin?
selling pins in a gift shop of camel
Oh, a
spiders.
pin.
And I was like,
I thought
that
you
was
said
so
that
cool.
spider pinned you, and I was like, what the fuck was going on in Arizona?
No. But yeah, no, he was very cute. I don't know that I have. I don't know. I mean, there are some bugs that are venomous and could do a lot of damage, but I'm not like afraid of them.
Never been bit by anything?
Oh, sure I have.
Like anything serious? Like we got to go to the ER to get
No,
anti-venom serious?
No.
Here's a question. Do you guys keep anti-venom for anything on the grounds?
No.
Will you if the scorpions get bigger or no? Because
It's just like a
smaller
bee sting.
scorpions are more venomous.
No, they're
right?
not. The venom amount will stay the same, but it would be like a bee sting. It's not something you need
Okay.
anti-venom for. Just Benadryl. Pistol ants. Anyway, we'll see some more bugs outside, hopefully. That's the end of the Inside program. What'd you think?
It's great.
Did you like the bugs?
Yeah.
We got to figure out when we go outside, we'll make up for the rest of the donations and
You're really on
bug
like,
content.
Okay. All right. Sure.
I'm committed
Okay.
to it.
All right.
Get ready for buzzing, by the way, chat. There's cicadas today.
There's no buzz on the line. Like, yeah, it is. Here's a clip. So then I have to hunt for the buzz and find the power hum and all that shit. Is this gonna, I'm worried that this is not going to fit.
You don't have to wear it.
I would like to. You might have to.
Yeah, I can do it. La 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 la.
Nice.
Look, you look like a superhero.
Yay.
Hooray! Oh, I need the hold on. I need the collab caddy.
A what?
The caddy.
Caddy? Is that what you said?
Damn
This
cute.
is the first time I've ever seen an IRL like set up before.
Yeah, I've used a lot of variations.
Yeah. I know Nick and them all have crazy setups and evolve all over the time.
Yeah, Nick and S-Fan both
Yeah.
like to push it as far as they can go.
Push
Yeah.
what?
I send Nick a bunch
IRL
of.
setups.
Oh.
I
Yeah, we
send
just
Nick
have a
tech
backpack.
every once in a while.
He's great to bounce ideas off of.
Yeah.
Sometimes I try to talk to Nick about tech and I get overwhelmed and I give up.
It can be overwhelming. Is that a lizard? I'm already jumping at lizards. Jesus Christ.
I missed him. Texas spotted lizard,
Probably.
eastern coast lizard, eastern
It's wild
fence
how much
lizard.
bigger. Don't take offense to this, which is a silly thing to say, but this place I thought was so much bigger than it actually is.
He said that about the studio too. He was like,
It's
this looks
well,
way
it-
bigger on camera.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah. Yeah, we're on 15 acres. you hear the cicadas?
Yeah, I'm from Texas.
Oh. Chad, do you hear the cicadas? They can scream at 107 decibels.
Yeah, they suck.
107 decibels.
I don't like the cicadas, though, because of how big they are. And are the cicadas the one that molt?
Yeah.
Yeah, those things look creepy.
No, they're so cute.
When they molt and it's like on your door when you walk out, though.
It's a treat, JP.
You eat it? Why is it a treat?
Some people do eat cicadas, actually.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like the bug, not the shell.
I don't know, maybe both.
I guess it would be like a deep fried cicada.
Yeah, they look like corn pops. 107 decibels is stupid loud for a bug that size.
Yeah.
Like a lawnmower, I think a chainsaw is like 90 something.
Okay.
Lawnmower somewhere around there. 107 is crazy. The threshold for pain is 125. So
Yeah.
if there was one right next to your ear, it's like potential for actual pain from the sound. Okay, we're gonna start.
Wait, why the no smoking
Hello,
sign?
contractors.
Oh.
I know people are always like the parrots are smoking.
Well, no, it's just like you have like staff that just gets high and talks to
absolutely
the
not.
animals.
No. Siren. You got it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
I'm a jackass.
No, it's an awkward setup for cameraman. Siren? Oh, what? See, they're loud too, huh? Hello? Okay, hello? Wow, so many sounds. Mia, we're gonna get you to move before the drama ensues. So this is the parrot aviary.
Whoa.
Can you step up? Thank you. We're going over here.
Which way do you want me to go?
That's her explosion sound. Can you step up? Good job.
Now, because of my height, they won't think I'm a perch or anything, right?
No,
Okay.
they won't fly on you. This is Mia. She's a Congo African gray.
Oof.
What do you think?
camera shot.
Who is that?
They do bite, right? But
They
not.
can bite so hard.
Yeah.
But if you put your hand like this and she tucks her head, you can pet the top of her head.
Okay.
Can he pet
Do
you?
they need to see me first?
No.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's
What
got
do
me
you
nervous.
think? Yeah, wait until she like tucks her head under. And if
You
she
tell me
doesn't,
when.
Never mind.
I don't think she's down.
She's like, who is that? What do you think? She likes the camera. Look at her go. So Mia's an African gray. These parrots are known for being really smart. We've lost over 99% of them in the wild.
Really?
Yeah, they're critically
'Cause
endangered
of what?
bird. Pet trade.
Just for pets?
Mostly pet trade, also habitat loss. But yeah, people really want these birds as pets because they're really smart and like
Yeah.
famous for talking and singing. But the thing people don't understand about parrots is, one, Mia can live 50 to 60 years.
Yeah.
Her beak is really strong. She's done all this in like the past week to this platform. So like all this wood damage, that's nice. Yeah, you can pet her. That's nice, Mia.
Oh, it feels so weird.
And
The
then they
texture
can
of animals is so interesting.
Yeah, and then they can scream at 120, 130 decibels. So they can cause like permanent hearing loss.
Yeah.
And most people just can't handle something like that in their house for 50 years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So they end up in rescues. Mia was somebody's pet, has bounced through a couple homes and is now here. Siren, the one who won't stop talking, is a blue-fronted Amazon, also affected by the pet trade and very loud. She was a part of a breeding program at a zoo
Yeah.
and just wasn't successful in that program. So she's here. And then we got 2 macaws who are out today, which is nice. They weren't here yesterday. So on the left, or closest to us, is Miley. She's a Catalina macaw. And then Tico is a blue and gold macaw, or blue and yellow.
Those are a lot bigger.
Huge, right?
How,
Huge birds.
How big is their wingspan? They don't. Are they full flighted?
These 2 are fully flight capable, but have never
Yeah.
learned to fly because
Oh,
they've been in captivity.
captivity.
all their life. So we're teaching them how to fly right now.
What is that process? Just like offer food and see if they go for it, or?
Those things that we walk past, those sawhorses
Yeah.
that have you won't be able to see them.
Why did you? Can they understand you? Why are you whispering?
Am I whispering? The
dropped your
sawhorses.
voice.
Sorry, the sawhorses in there with the turf. They jump from perch to perch, and then we just like spread them out further, so
Okay.
they have to jump bigger. Yeah, they're pair bonded and they're both female, so these are our pride birds.
God, their beaks are massive.
Yeah, like super.
Their jaw strength is crazy, right? Like it can chew through a person's finger and stuff like that.
Chew through wood definitely can take your fingers off. A blue and gold macaw like Tico at a parrot-themed restaurant in Florida flew down and ate a kid's finger.
Yeah.
Like took the finger
recently.
off.
That was like a month ago.
Was it?
Or 2 months ago, yeah.
Maybe there's another one, because the one I know of was earlier. Maybe there's another one.
Maybe.
But yeah, they can take fingers off. Kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's just huge beaks. You don't. Is the one on the left, did it have its beak clipped? Or is it just.
No, it might be. There's the wingspan.
Oh, wow.
It might be slightly shorter than Tico's, but no. Hello, Siren. Siren. Hello. Hello.
She'd do that because she knew you had food?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you say hello? No. Can you say hello? Hello. That's nice. Hello. What else can you say? Oh, Siren likes to sing happy birthday. Have you heard the birthday?
Yeah.
She used to sing the whole song. Now she just says birthday. Can you sing happy birthday?
She kind of started with happy there.
Birthday!
Yeah.
Siren, can you sing happy birthday?
Is that because you feed her only when she says birthday? Is that a trained birthday?
Parrots do kind of train us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like dogs in that way?
Yeah. And their beaks are super handy. Mia, can you show them? Come here.
Yeah, this is Mia.
Turn around.
This is
This
Mia,
is
right?
Mia, yeah.
Very chill
Can
compared
you
to
show
the other
them?
ones.
Like they can unshell a sunflower seed and eat it. Look at that. Wow.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Cool, right? Sharon, what are you talking about? What do it? Hi. Hi.
Sorry for not saying anything. I'm just in awe of the animals. It's actually
Parrots
really cool.
are crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
It was the first time ever seeing one in person.
really?
Up front.
You can give Mia this almond if you want. You can just hold it in your hand like that. She'll take it from me. He's got an almond for you. Ooh.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yum.
Oh.
She hates it.
Will she drop down after it? I don't
No.
want her to bite.
No, she won't. Maybe she doesn't want an almond. Here, give her this instead.
Okay.
She said, frick almonds. Peanut? Yay, peanut! These birds, very strong beaks.
Yeah.
Are
Are they coming over here because you have food?
Yeah, they can eat pecans.
Man, that's awesome how they use their beak.
Hi, this is Miley. So, Miley is a Catalina macaw. This is a hybrid of blue and gold, so like Tico, plus one of those red macaws, like your classic parrot. Hi, what do you think? Do you want a pecan? Here you go. Chat, look how strong the beaks are. Thank you, Mia. Here you go. I'm just trying to ASMR.
That's crazy. It's also so interesting how agile they are and like aware of their own body, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
they're
just
really
crazy.
good. They'll climb with their beaks. and
Yeah, they were
eat.
when they came over, they were using it to like swing.
Nice. Good ASMR, girls. Thank you.
The coloring on their face is gorgeous.
Oh, they're so beautiful. I went to the Amazon recently, and blue and golds live in the Amazon. It's so crazy seeing them fly around.
Oh, how frequent is it?
I saw 4, and I was there for a couple weeks, so
Okay.
not that frequent. But yeah, these guys are affected by the pet trade as well, and they have been for a really long time. Actually, people associate pirates with macaws.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, like pirate's best friend. They were smuggling them.
So you
to the new
smuggle
world.
this? How-
Like they poach them, catch them, and then go sell them for a bunch of money because they're beautiful.
Well, no, it was more like how do you transport that without someone knowing? Like they make so much noise and
Yeah.
be crazy.
Pirates
I guess people are clever.
probably, had an easier time. There's some crazy. They'll smuggle Amazons, like smaller birds, in
Yeah.
water bottles still. They do confiscations of
In a
like
water bottle?
Amazon's, yeah, just like tucked into water
Oh,
bottles.
that's so sad.
They'll put baby birds in the hubcaps of cars, which is terrible because it's like a centrifuge.
Jesus.
Like when
Yeah.
they're driving across the border. We had at the last zoo I worked at, there was an armadillo that was confiscated in a bowling bag because it like curls up into a ball.
Oh, wow.
The size of a bowling ball.
That's so sad.
Yeah. People get pretty creative.
Will these guys eat bugs or no?
No, not so much. I think they would eat like some protein if we gave them like a piece of chicken. They would eat it.
Yeah.
But
That'd be kind of sucked up.
mostly nuts and fruits and veggies. Yeah. There's a lot of explosions today. That's nice.
Oh, I just noticed the red in her.
Cool, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very pretty. Oh yeah, the first ball python that we got at Alveus did not make it, but we got it from a confiscation at LAX. From a confiscation at LAX,
Oh, okay.
Los Angeles Airport.
Yeah.
They took hundreds of baby ball pythons from the wild and shoved them in a PVC pipe, and then shipped them via cargo as like construction equipment in LAX.
Jeez.
Yeah, and then they found all these hundreds of baby snakes in pipes. We got one of those from that confiscation, and it didn't make it, but it also had a terrible start to life.
Yeah,
so
that's awful.
yeah, it's crazy. I mean, and that was recent. Like, that was within the past few years. So,
What's the iPad for over there on the wall?
games eventually for them.
Oh, you can put stuff on there and they'll react to it.
Yeah. And then that's a decibel reader up there because we want to see how loud they would get.
Oh.
First day, it maxed it out at 130. It won't even read higher than 130.
Where are the, oh, that's the live stream camera there.
Yes.
Yeah, so you guys can go watch this at Alveus Sanctuary on Twitch.
Yeah, the parrot cam's really fun too because you get to hear them talk and sing and whistle all day.
Are they, and they do that just because?
So actually, Mia does it more when people aren't in here.
Yeah.
She practices. She does different voices. You want
Yeah,
to
the
do?
coloring's crazy.
For you. For you. So cute.
Their claws are all, would you call those claws, I guess? They're fairly long.
Yeah.
Those are crazy long, too.
Yeah, I cannot fathom. Obviously I love them. Never in my house. Never, ever, ever.
Oh, yeah, they would
But I have a
destroy
bird like
everything.
this in my house. Our houses are made of wood. Like, look what Mia did. Mia, show them what you did.
Yeah.
She did this.
How often, I'm looking around at the floor, it's fairly clean. Is that
Every
because
day.
I'm here, or is that every day?
Every day. Gets hosed out every day. All these enclosures
Oh,
get
it gets
cleaned
hosed
every
out?
day.
That's smart. Oh, that's why it was built at a slant?
Yeah. Well, actually, it was
Or is that just the property?
built because they didn't level it well. But it works out.
The accident?
Mia likes music sometimes. What did Mia dance to? You know what? You know Chapel Roan? It's what the kids are
Yeah.
listening to nowadays.
Yeah, Chef Brown's great. I'm hot to go, man.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Which one?
She danced
Oh, yeah, hot to go. Red Wine Supernova's better.
Siren!
Big
You're killing the vibe.
Chapel Rowan fan. That's great.
Oh, but, okay, something happened. Chat, who looked at her weird? Hi, Siren. Yes, we know you're still here. Thank you. Hi. Do you have anything
Even the
else?
way they move
Hello,
is so,
Siren.
it just exudes intelligence.
Doing? Oh. Exudes until. Do you want to
the
say
way
anything
it
else
walks
to them?
is crazy. I didn't expect to be in as much awe as I am. It's crazy. Well,
Rom. Is that funny? Siren also laughs and she cries and she screams and she whistles. She whistles Indiana Jones. And oh, birthday shanty. All right, we'll see. We will see. So the animal care staff tried to teach Siren. Hoist the Colors, that like super low sea shanty.
sure.
They tried to teach her that, but she only knows the lyrics to Happy Birthday. So we call it her birthday shanty because she just sings really low, but just says birthday over and over.
Makes
Let's
sense.
see. Do you want to do your
Oh, they're
birthday
destroying
shanty?
the toy. That's some crazy strength.
you know this song?
Is that it? You know, the great thing about animals is when you want them to do something,
They won't.
they won't.
Yeah.
And when you don't want them to do it, they'll do it. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Yeah! Oh, Mia, what do you think? Do you want to go back? You want to stay there?
Ma'am? Would you like to step up? Do you step up?
How do you choose what plants go in here?
They're all non-toxic to parrots.
Okay.
So if they did eat, they don't eat them. But if they did, they would be fine. So these are Turk's caps. This is a hibiscus. And then canna lilies and crepe myrtle.
Is that just because of your interest in them, or just because that's what you got?
They're non-toxic and they're easy to keep in Texas.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That makes sense.
Hello, Chico.
I just wasn't sure if they respond one
Go, Chico.
way to a certain plant, etc. That is pretty loud.
She has something to say. Go ahead.
Go, Chico. Go, Chico. Go, Chico. Go, Chico. Wow. Yeah.
You guys should put out a album. Birds of
Just of those
Alveus.
sounds.
And it's just these sounds on loop.
It's like you go insane.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Someone would pipe it in at like a museum or something.
Yeah, it would be nice to go crazy. What do you think? Can I pet? Beep, 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 beep. That's nice. Thank you. Wow.
Oh, so their feathers aren't green all the way through.
No, they're gray at the base.
Huh.
Cool, huh?
Wow. Wow. Beautiful.
You want to say bye?
Oh.
Close enough. Same thing. Same thing. Do you have a favorite one?
I would say those just because of how colorful they are.
They're really cool.
Like they're just crazy. I don't see birds. I mean, I guess you see like a blue jay, but not up close.
Nothing like that.
I think it's because I'm old that I'm going to turn into like a bird watcher now.
Oh, that's such a valid path. I love when people get into
Maya
birding.
approved.
I love when people get into birding as they get older. Something about it. Also, it's not called bugging, but I'm going to go ahead and say bugging. Guys, if you're afraid of bugs, what a miserable life because they're everywhere. If you get excited about bugs, your
You can't
life...
offend them though. You're already the argument. You can't be so offensive.
Yeah.
That immediately puts them off your whole.
Okay, I'll start over. If you guys start liking bugs, because bugs are everywhere, your quality of life improves so much.
There you go.
I see an ant that's like a weird color, and I'm like, holy shit, that's the best part of my day.
Yeah.
Like, imagine.
Have you seen a carpenter ant?
Yeah, I got bit by 3 somewhere you should not get bit by carpenter ants last week in Arizona.
What the?
It was bad.
How? Okay.
They crawled up my pants, JP. They crawled up my pants.
That's awful.
And they bit me 4 times. And I've never been bit by a carpenter ant, and only fire ants. And it's way
How
worse
would you
than fire
compare
ants.
the-
Way worse. Like, I was
Holy
so
shit.
sure. I was telling all these entomologists I was with, I was like, that was not an ant. There's a scorpion in there. And they're like, it's an ant. I swear. And it was.
Jeez. I mean, I did the thing as a kid where you like step on an ant pile and get covered in ants and all that shit. But
I've done that too.
I think that's a rite of passage.
A
But
Texas
they were
rite of
fire ants. They
passage.
weren't carpenter ants. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
fire ants are not as bad. Hello, chickens. These are the chickens. This is Nugget. This is Henrique.
Whoops. Oh, that went up.
And this is Oliver.
Henrique?
Yeah.
Why is he the only one with a bird pun name?
because we thought about it last.
Oh, okay.
And she's the newest.
Okay.
This Oliver, ma'am, Oliver we got from a reject rooster cage. Like, somebody bought him as a baby, and then he turned out as a rooster, so they didn't want him because they're loud.
Yeah.
And then these two are hens. We have the chickens. Originally, I didn't want chickens because I was like, these aren't...
Oops.
It's just a domestic chicken. So I was like, what education am I going to do?
Yeah.
Turns out they're pretty sick ambassadors because we get to teach people about food labels in the ag industry.
Yeah.
So if you guys are in the U.S. and you eat eggs, we always tell people to look out for the certified humane label on your eggs. That's pretty much the only label in the U.S. right now that actually means it's like in a pasture on grass.
Yeah.
All the other labels have loopholes. I'm getting you something, a gift.
Okay. Is that a rare, like how rare is that to have a proper pasture?
Very.
It is?
For you.
What is this? Oh, no, I don't want to hold that. I see the antenna.
That's a leg, actually.
It's a what?
It's its leg.
No, I see the antenna. I'm not holding it. Can't do it. You can't.
But we have to make up for the dodos.
I have to see it first.
It's a harvestman.
Oh, it's a harvestman. Okay. See, it's because they move so fast. Now, will they eat that, by the way?
The chickens would, yeah.
The chickens would eat it?
Chad, it's just a
You
harvestman.
guys do have a lot of them.
Chat, you want to hold it?
Yeah, watch out, Finn.
Finn, can you point the camera up and chat will hold it?
What?
Oh, she's going to put it on the lens.
No!
Please?
Just put the lens on the table.
Please! Finn, it's going to take 2 seconds, so I'll take it off.
What do you want to do?
Hold the camera up towards the ceiling.
Like,
And I'll
face
I'll
it
have
up.
chat hold him.
You want me to close focus it?
I don't think you're going to be able to focus it.
You're right.
For
It's
you.
probably going to go.
Okay, I don't.
It's going to go all
I'm
over the
uncomfortable,
camera.
You're making me uncomfortable. If it moves, you gotta capture it.
Beep, 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 beep. Here you go, chat. He's the harvestman for you.
Ah!
Okay.
It's on the floor.
I'm down.
It's on your face. Yeah, okay,
It's
so...
wild how those move. Oh.
Did she... No.
I know. They're scared of it, too, Maya. The chickens are scared of it.
So, the food labels,
Yeah.
cage-free, they can still be inside, they just don't have cage bars.
Okay.
And then free range, the regulation doesn't specify substrate. So free range, they could have outdoor access, but they could be on a concrete pad, as opposed to like grass or dirt or something that chickens like.
Yeah.
So they're just everywhere. Cage-free and free range don't mean any humane label. We'll put it up on screen so you guys know what it looks like and can look for it next time.
You want more mealyworms? Here you go.
Have you seen, I guess in South Texas, this is not a question for chat, but for me, like what, does HEB sell that?
Yeah.
They have something like that?
Yeah, that label's actually pretty common now. It's the eggs
yeah?
that say pasture raised certified humane. It's like a little rectangular
Little sticker.
label in the corner. Yeah.
Yum! Mealworm ASMR.
Oh, they're crunching.
I love it. Oh, there's like an iridescent to the feathers. Yeah, it's very pretty.
Chickens, so cute. I love chickens.
Those are dried mealworms, by the way, chat. They're
Is that
crunchy.
now as a certified bug girl?
Yeah.
Does that bring you sadness, or do you understand the circle of life enough to not have emotions feeding the mealworms?
I wouldn't say that I feel anything.
Okay.
But
All right.
I do feel bad.
I didn't know where you were, like, on the empathy scale.
I do feel bad feeding live mealworms. Like for our scorpions,
Yeah.
we feed them live.
Yeah.
And that does make me sad. But these ones are already dried and like omega dead. So
Makes sense.
yeah, that is a good question. Also, some people ask too for like live feeding. We feed frozen thawed everywhere, besides occasional live mealworms. So like our snakes eat frozen thawed rats.
Yeah.
Our foxes, our crows, our wolf dogs. It's all we don't feed anything live.
Gotcha.
Just because it's pretty inhumane to like if we were to like release a rabbit into some, it's like a really awful.
Would
way
you
to
ever
die.
get a animal that it would be bad to feed them a not live animal?
Sometimes there are snakes, if they grow up only being live fed, they won't eat something that's already dead.
That's a trait that they'll acquire?
Yeah. We're really lucky. All the animals that we have are really good about eating thawed things.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because it can also be really dangerous to the snake. Like rats can bite super hard.
Right, yeah.
And if there's an animal fighting for its life, like you're putting your animal at risk too.
Yeah.
Pasture.
Uh-oh, it's the horse time.
Look at this big chicken.
Now, I was actually, of all the animals, probably most excited to meet Stompy.
Really?
Only because I like Stompy.
Yeah.
But the fact that that's just a dinosaur
Yeah.
is crazy to me.
He is a dinosaur. Stompy. I have someone for you to meet.
Hi, chicken.
Chickhead.
God, that is wild.
You're not supposed to like pick favorites, but
As
when
a
people
conservationist?
when people ask me like what my favorite animal is here, it's usually my answer.
You grew up with them.
Yeah, we've had Stompy the longest. You want to pet him? Give him a
Those talons are crazy.
pet. Yeah, total dinosaur
What does he
feet.
feel like? Oh, not what you would
Kind
expect.
of soft, right?
Yeah.
These feathers are weird.
Wow, do these dissipate heat?
Yeah, they're
'Cause
all.
that's
He's
actually
crazy
hot.
good insulation. All of his feathers are double shafted, really soft in there.
Oh, wow.
And
Is
then
that why people try to, I guess, take these because of how that feels inside?
I don't think so. They used to be really popular in the exotic meat trade. So
What?
if they were hunted,
Really?
it was as
How much meat is on?
a lot.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
as an alternative to red meat.
Oh,
But they got out competed by cattle in like the 90s. The tail feathers are super different too. It's like a totally different texture.
weird,
Yeah.
but also cool.
Yeah. Guys, this is Stompy. This is a common emu. This is an Australian bird. It's a ratite, which makes it related to ostriches and cassowaries and rheas, but ostriches are much larger and are African birds. This is an Australian bird.
Someone said Stompy and I have the same haircut. They're not wrong. They're not wrong. They're in the front, especially.
Chicken.
He's melting.
He's what?
Melting.
Oh,
And they super have dinosaur feet.
yeah. No, I can't get over that.
You want to see his wings? They're so dumb.
Where's he coming from? I didn't bring any jewelry today because I didn't want him to react.
Look at his wing.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that funny? They cannot fly, chat.
So what is that? What is the use for that then?
There's no use anymore.
Yeah.
They're just kind of, they're just still
It's just
there.
evolutioned its way out.
Look at this
Oh, the nub.
claw.
Oh, it's kind of got a claw, yeah.
Raptor.
That would be the raptor claw. God, that's fucking crazy.
All modern birds are descendants of theropods.
Yeah.
Two-legged, three-toed, feathered raptor. Stompy.
Now, I have to ask.
Yeah.
Have you seen Jurassic Park?
Yes, I have.
Okay. That's why
But
I know this
kind
is
of
a
recently.
dinosaur, because of this famous scene.
Yeah. He's famous. You want to give him a bath?
Sure.
You want a bath? Come on. Chicken. Stompy. Come on.
Just an insane animal.
Chat, guess how fast they can run? I'm not going to show you. Stompy doesn't run much.
He saunters.
So you're about to take
Like run back. I don't think he would. Stompy, come on. Show them.
Me and Stompy will take up the bat.
30,
don't run for
40,
anything, right, Stompy?
70, 20 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour. He can run 30
Is that
miles
his
an hour.
normal disposition with his mouth open like that?
Yeah, he's cooling down like a dog does.
Oh.
Oh boy, look who it is.
How many people have you had visit that met Winnie that
got
stopped eating beef?
That what?
That stopped eating beef?
I'm not sure any.
Really?
They always say that they want to eat less. Okay, you know what? This was a mistake.
Oh, bringing that in?
She wants treats.
God.
She likes these lately. For you. Do you want to feed her one?
Sure.
Put it in your hand like flat.
Yeah. Oh,
He has
right here.
Yeah, good job, Win. Okay, I'm getting rid of this because you're too much. No, I'm getting rid of it.
No more, Winnie. Just making sure you didn't drop any.
Winnie, no more. Look, nothing. Okay, this is Winnie the Moo. She's a red Angus beef cow. We got her from a beef operation in Oklahoma, so she would have been slaughtered for beef at about a year old. Now she's about 2.5.
How old will she get?
Probably, if horses are like 20 to 30, I would guess around there, but
Really?
I need
That
a
long?
lifespan check.
Do you
She's
get asked a
beautiful.
lot about lifespan?
Yes, and
Okay.
I can't remember any of them. We have Winnie to teach people about the ag industry as well. You guys have probably heard about methane by now, but cows and other ruminants produce methane, which is a greenhouse gas, by burping and farting it out. It's part of their digestion, which is fine naturally, but we have such a high demand for beef, it's affecting our climate because we have so many cattle. So if you don't know where to start and you're not ready to like go vegan and all that, a great place to start with your food choices is eating less beef.
I was very curious about Finn.
Winnie the Moo.
Holy shit. I didn't
Yeah,
realize
big
how
cow.
big her eyes are.
Yeah.
Man, it's like I don't know if there's a name for it. It's like when a dog has big eyes, it's got human
Watch
eyes.
your toes.
Cam.
Winnie Cam. Oh, she does have a. She does cameraman once a week when it's not so hot.
Yeah.
She's got a huge harness
Oh, really?
Really?
and a phone sits on her back. Yeah. So she walks around with a phone on her back. So you get Winnie
Crazy.
POV. Winnie Wednesdays.
Man, I feel it's wild to me that they are fine with this heat. Like that, their skin is so hot.
The Red Angus, people farm Red Angus more in like this area in Oklahoma
Yeah.
because they fare a little better than Black Angus. But it's the same Angus beef, Red Angus, Black
Is
Angus.
that just because the color doesn't take in as much heat? Okay.
Stompy's
pretty
like,
dark.
we said bath. What the heck? All right, Stomp.
Oh, you said bath and Stompy's going crazy.
Yeah, Stompy's like, wait, I heard bath. You have to wait for the water. It's too hot for chicken. Stand by.
I can't get over how big your eyes are, Winnie.
She's
Now
a
she's
favorite
shy.
for sure. All right, chicken. You have to wait. This water comes out so hot. You're texting.
Oh, I'm sure,
you
yeah.
know. This is just enrichment, pasture enrichment.
Yeah,
The carrots in the water. So they drink more water and try to go for the carrots.
makes sense.
All right. I'm turning it down, and then it's time. Stompy, you gotta go over there.
My chat's calling out your Dutch camera angles, Finn.
No, I think it was when I was
What is that?
re-clipping the mic on.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
my bad, chat.
No, they like it. They were saying
I
good
did a
job.
couple on purpose with the chickens because they would cock their heads. So.
Stompy, go over there.
Lark here saying, what is why the emu and the cow together in the same pasture? Is there any lore for that?
Not really. We just have one big pasture space, and everybody gets along. So they live together. Here, you want to come grab this hose?
Sure.
The big
This
You
is just
can-
like
and
my
you
dog.
can bathe the chicken, like so.
Does she or he?
He.
That's fine.
You can kind of go like up, like it's rain. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Stompy.
I don't want to get Finn wet. Oh,
Whoa.
photo job.
What's a Dutch camera angle? Is it
just turn.
me? Oh.
So how long does it take for him to dry off then, with how the feathers are textured?
I don't know. I'll show you after. His skin like does not get wet.
Really?
Yeah, because he's got such crazy insulation. So
Oh.
oh my God, there's drama.
Is that Winnie chasing
Yeah,
him out?
there's Winnie drama. Stompy.
Uh-oh.
Maybe.
So you didn't
that's
even
it?
notice the wasp on the ground?
Oh, yeah. Did that bother you? We have red
only
paper
to the
wasps.
sense that I'm aware of it. Oh, I was going to clean my hand.
Oh, do you
Turn on
want?
real quick. There we go. Thank you. You want me to just drape that in here?
Yeah. Stompy. Right now he's back. Chicken. What were we talking about? I don't remember.
Wasp, Stompies.
Wasps, Dutch camera
bird
angle.
Drying.
Cameras.
What? What'd you say?
I just said cameras.
Oh, cameras.
Cameras. All right. Oh, what? You want to? Don't get in there.
Is it bad if he gets in there?
No, he's just gonna make it dirty.
Oh, because he's got mud and stuff on his feet.
Stompy, don't do it. Chicken.
Does he respond to his name, you think?
He has a recall, a whistle recall.
Okay.
Stompy, don't.
Oh.
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 Oh. Oh, he loves the water, though.
Yeah, he really does. Stompy.
What is the natural habitat for him?
Australia.
Australia, okay. So, yeah.
I'm sorry, he wants more water. Stand by. This is.
How does he react when it rains? Like with all that rain that we got?
He sits in it. It's cute.
Yeah.
He likes the rain. Okay, Stompy, I'm getting you more water so you don't go in the water. Don't. Look. Over there. Go over there. No, over. Okay, that's fine. Chat, you have to water your emus so they grow big and strong, you know?
Yeah,
Don't forget.
Conservationist 101.
Don't forget.
Do you do that because of your ring?
My nails.
Oh, your nails.
Yeah, he likes my nails. He's confused. He just likes it. Do you guys have any questions about the chicken? The big chicken.
How much does he weigh?
I think probably about 100 pounds.
Really?
Yeah.
He doesn't look it.
He's pretty dense. Like, he would be hard to pick up.
Yeah.
Their legs are super strong. He's got crazy amounts of leg muscle.
What would happen if I tried to scoop him up like a lamb?
He would flail and potentially disembowel you.
Yeah, those are pretty sharp talons, right?
Yeah.
You guys don't do any, you wouldn't like de-nail him or unsharpen his nails or anything, right?
Nope. No, none of that. Chat, wait. Incoming submarine? There it is. We call that the submarine.
Will he roll around or is this as much as he?
He will. Like, if he's in water, like more deeper water, he'll like flail around. He's had his share of splash pads and slip and slides, but he pops them all
Yeah.
with his nails. Emu loaf. When is JP racing him?
That's next
JP
week.
would lose.
I'm pretty fast. I've never run on screen before because I don't want to like freak people out.
He swims. Stompy submarine. Yay, Stompy. His legs
are
so
crazy.
weird. He's like a fever dream. Submarine! Yay, Stompy! Anyway, emus get a bad rep because people have emus at those drive-through safari craps
Yeah.
where they're like
Are those
rabid.
not good?
Not rabid, but they're like, are they what?
Are they not good? Would you not recommend them?
My perspective is like, with these animals, I would never have people like driving around them because I would be worried about their safety.
Yeah.
And then also like, people rolling up their car windows at will without supervision is like, I'd be worried about their necks and like
Sure.
all that. So I don't think they're great. I mean, there's definitely worse things out there.
Do you recommend zoos are still the best way to like?
Yeah, you hear that?
Yeah. What was that?
That's how he vocalizes. Dinosaur.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It's like a growl. So yeah, I get asked the zoo question all the time. Some zoos are great and some zoos are dog shit.
How do you know?
So AZA, Association of Zoos and Aquariums, is an accreditation. It's like a standard.
Yeah.
So most of the big name zoos, like San Diego Zoo, LA Zoo, Santa Barbara, Philadelphia, like usually the big city zoos are AZA, but before you go to a zoo, you can check if it's AZA accredited.
Gotcha.
Because that both means they're being regulated.
Oh no, that was the donkey.
That was the donkey. That both means they're being regulated for animal care standards, and AZA zoos have to contribute a portion of their funds to conservation efforts. So there's actual conservation work being done, and it's not just like to look at animals.
Yeah.
So my first recommendation is to look at AZA zoos, and then my zoo
It's
red
the Yelp
flags.
for zoos.
The red flags I tell people to look for are
Helpful.
cub petting and like photo ops with baby animals.
Is that bad?
Yeah, usually a no-no.
Will
Because
that teach the animal bad things, or
no, actually, I mean, you want me to kill the vibe? You want to hear like the saddest fact I have?
kill the vibe, Maya?
So, cub petting with like tigers and lion cubs and stuff.
Yeah.
Because it can only happen when they're babies. As they get bigger, they become a liability. You can't hold a juvenile tiger.
Yeah.
So they breed. Don't go in there.
Oh, he says.
Stompy!
He's saying, "Fuck your shit, Maya."
What the heck?
Says this is my
You just got
goddamn
an
water.
extra long bath.
Thinking about it.
Once those cubs,
Nope.
once those cubs are too big for the cub petting ops, a lot of times they'll sell them off to game ranches.
Really?
Game ranches in Texas are like people will buy huge plots of land.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Don't army crawl to me like that. They'll buy huge plots of land, put game fencing up, and then they'll buy exotic animals, and then people will
hunt
pay
them.
to come shoot, to
Yeah.
trophy hunt on that land.
Yep.
So those cubs that have been socialized their whole lives, bottle fed for photo ops, and
They'll
like
go to the
held by
animals.
people.
Oh, it's fucked.
They'll sell them to game ranches, so they're both enclosed in a small space and not at all afraid of people,
Yeah.
and they hunt them
Yeah.
for.
Are
yeah,
you-
it's awful.
This might be a loaded question, but are you pro hunting, if done
I-
properly?
I think there's a lot of really good hunting regulations, at least in the U.S. now, and I think if you're hunting for sustenance and you're using all of it,
Yeah.
and it's not affecting like an endangered population of animals like deer
Sure.
hunting, usually fine. Trophy hunting, yuck, why?
Yeah. Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, but I'm definitely not against.
Same as fishing, I would assume.
Yeah, I think fishing for sustenance is fine. Stompy, you really don't have to. You really don't have.
How sharp are his talons?
They're not crazy, but like if they got you the wrong way, it could definitely
Yeah.
tear some skin. He doesn't need it. He just had the longest bath ever. He's being really dramatic. Okay. Donks?
Is that a Winnie brush?
Yeah,
Is that new?
it's the cow wash.
Oh.
It's like
Oh.
it's
no,
been
if
up
I've
for a
seen that.
bit. You can feel it to see how like tough her skin is.
Yeah.
Because if you tried to, she will like lift this whole thing up and have
Oh,
it like
wow.
drop on her, and it would
Those
be
are thick.
so unpleasant.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a thicker Capri Sun straw, chat.
That's exactly what it is. This is when he's cow washed. He like scratches on it.
Huh.
We also call it squitchy.
Switchy?
Squitchy.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Okay.
This is Serrano. Hi, buddy.
Why Serrano?
Because the other one's name is Jalapeno,
Okay.
and they're the Pepper Boys.
Was that? Did you create the Pepper Boys?
Yeah,
Did
Serrano.
they choose this name?
Serrano had his name already,
Oh.
and so we made Jalapeno have a matching name.
Oh. Very stoic.
Brave donk. Hi, buddy. If you stick your hand out, he might smell your hand. They're still pretty shy. What do you
Oh, yeah.
think? Wow. So handsome. We got them from a feedlot in Central Texas.
Yeah.
So either going to be pet kibble or glue or traditional medicine or meat. That's how we got them here. They boil donkey skin and make it into a gelatin for traditional Chinese medicine.
Yeah.
The demand is like shockingly high. You'd think
Really?
that would be small, but yeah.
Where is that the same process for glue? Because I knew like people always jokingly say like, oh, the horse is going to be turned to glue. Like,
Yeah.
what is?
I don't
what is
know
that process?
what the byproduct is that makes glue. The gelatin is made from their skin,
Okay.
from boiling their skin. I don't actually know what it is that makes the glue. But yeah, equines. Jalapenos in there, the white donkey.
Yeah.
But
He's timid.
yeah, he is. He is.
They have a lot
Chat,
of space. It's
I
good.
wasn't looking at you enough. We just talked about some big things. Do you guys have questions about the zoos or the hunting or the what other thing we talked about? I don't know. You asked really good questions. Kind of nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's all I've been doing for 15 years.
Asking good questions.
No, just asking questions. I wouldn't say they're good.
Actual question, does he have feathers like other birds? I know some bird feathers are coated in oil and are hydrophobic. It's got to be a Stompy feather around here somewhere. Stompy does have feathers like other birds. They're all double shafted feathers. All right, I'll just show you on a bird. Stompy, come here. Look, all dry under.
God, that's crazy.
Cool, right? And if he'll let me do this, so for each of these shafts, there's 2 feathers. See that? So for every follicle, 2 feather shafts come out. And that's what helps with that insulation.
Wow.
I don't know if you guys could see that. What is the AZA version of European zoos? I'm not sure, but some of the chatters might know that because I know that they've gone. There's ZAA. That's the accreditation I was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Or is it not ZAA? Is that something else?
How do you train a fin to be so calm behind the camera? I think that's just time and exposure therapy.
EAZA. Okay, that's easy enough.
You mentioned Stompy's skin earlier, but never got to finish. Do you remember what that was about?
Stompy skin?
Yeah,
Did I?
I might have interrupted you. I don't know.
It may have been the donkey skin
Oh, donkey skin?
being boiled.
Donkey skin gets boiled to make a gelatin. Stompy skin looks like chicken skin.
Huh.
I don't have much else to say about it.
How early do they get feathers? Very early?
Yeah, when did Stompy start getting feathers? What were your other questions that I couldn't see because I was outside?
To chat.
What do you got? What do you got for me?
What
What
if
if
it-
any
there you go.
animals are turned away due to inability to create proper habitat conditions? So, one of the examples that I use sometimes is Alveus's mission is to teach people, right? To teach people about conservation. There was one year we were offered 7 blue and gold macaws that are all the same species as Tico. And so we turned down those birds because if we took in everything that needed, or that was offered to us that needed a home, we would have 7 of those parrot enclosures and it would take up all of our resources. And we only need the 1 to do the education that we
Can you
do.
put the water in the back?
And we can
I
only
appreciate it.
have the 4 parrots that we have to give them the absolute best quality of life possible. So that's an example. But generally we try to take as many, whatever we can, whatever we have the resources for. Howdy. Thank you for the $200. Excellent. Is the tour over? No, it's not. Do you allow the public to come and visit? No, we're not open to the public. All of our education is done online, which is very cool because the animals don't have to deal with people coming through and kids screaming and trash being thrown in there and stuff like that. But they still get to teach millions of people a year, and they don't even know that they're doing it. Like the live cams,
Yeah.
they have no idea that they're in there. They don't know what that means. They're just like hanging out in their space, but still get to teach a ton of people. So.
What does the like conservation community think? Are you like an oddity within?
Yeah, I just went to this conference and like tried to explain it to a lot of people.
Were they confused by like a young
Yeah.
tech savvy person was there, or
Some people are like, oh, that is cool. And some people are like, not into it. Or they're just like, I don't get it.
yeah?
So it depends, for sure. And someone asked about like fencing requirements and enclosure requirements. So we're regulated by the USDA and by Texas Parks and Wildlife. It depends on the species that we have. You'll see, I'll show you some things on the wolf enclosure. That was a tough one to build out because they have a lot of requirements for something like a wolf dog. Double fencing, the height of the fencing, cantilever fencing, as in like the angled in fencing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's a lot of different things that they require. Someone Oh, Winnie knows the. Have you seen the chat feeder
Yeah.
in the pasture?
Yeah.
There's a feeder in the pasture where chat can pay bits to feed Winnie treats, like feed Winnie grain. And Winnie knows what it is, and she
Has been
knows the
trained for
sound
it?
of the grain.
Yeah.
And chat has trained her to moo. It's actually shocking. I
Huh.
didn't think that was possible. She would moo, and then they captured that behavior. Like, she would moo, and then they'd feed her. So then she'd be like, oh, every time I moo, this thing goes off. And so now she'll sit in front of the feeder and scream
like a
at
dog.
it. Yeah. And she'll scream at it, and every time she moos, they pay bits and they feed her grain. So Winnie knows, I mean, she doesn't know what a camera is, but she knows how to work that feeder. For sure.
It's
She stares at us, yeah.
I remember when, I don't know what channel it was, but there was when Bits first got, I'm old, but when Bits first got announced on Twitch.
Bits were invented.
Do what?
When bits were invented.
When bits were invented, yeah.
Mine.
We had the creator of them on the show, and he told us about a channel that did exactly that, where it fed the
Really?
animals, yeah.
That's cool. You know the creator of Bits?
Yeah. He doesn't work at Twitch anymore. He was actually in the speedrunning community.
That's crazy. What the heck? Someone asked if we get any government funding or if we're all donation based. We do apply for grants, but we are all donation based.
Are those really hard to get?
They are, yeah.
Super competitive, I guess?
Yeah, but we rely completely on donations. We do get HEB grants. They give us gift cards for produce.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Pretty cool. Pretty nice of them.
Don't say JP is the OG of the OF. It doesn't mean what you think it means.
What does he think that means?
I'm not going to explain that. I'm sorry.
I know what it sounds like it means. But
That's what
does
it sounds.
think it-
You're on
that's
the
what
right
he
track.
means.
I think so. I don't know. That's why don't say that.
Okay.
Oh, maybe old frog is what he means.
Oh,
I was thinking something
Yeah,
else.
me
which
too.
I think you were thinking, yeah.
I see.
That'd be nice to own that website. You'd probably
You would have a
make
lot
of
money.
money.
if you
Yeah.
own that website. You have a lot of money. That was not what I meant to say.
I'll take some more though. Yeah. I didn't want to go through this. I'm like a camel. Why is there no donation target?
Is it off screen?
Should be. Should be at the top of the chat.
It should be below, unless it was met or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
Stop it, chat. It's not on screen though.
Oh, people are saying there's
Oh, it is there.
a giant carton. It's not really a giant carton.
It's
It's
a
like
tiny carton.
it's like a half carton. Yeah. I'm not that big, guys. Jeez.
What other animal would you like to have? Although that's probably already been asked.
You probably get that question all the time.
I do. A dream that is probably unrealistic is a pangolin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they look like.
Why is that unrealistic?
Nobody has pangolins in captivity in the U.S. They're just hard to acquire, and we don't know a ton about their care. They're
What
just
is-
not common.
This. I'm forming a stupid question. I apologize. What's to
Alright.
stop you to just go in the wild and grab a pangolin?
My ethics.
Your ethics?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You would
yeah,
2only take one if it was
a rescue.
a rescue.
All of the animal. Thank you for the $50 wasted. All of the animals that we have at Alveus are rescued, and they are non-releasable. So they're permanently injured, or they were raised in captivity and don't know how to take care of themselves. So their options are either euthanasia, because they can't be released into the wild and they would die in the wild, or remain in a facility like this and teach people. So that's why we have the animals we have, but we don't do any wild capture. It would also be illegal.
Are you ever worried about? This might be an offline question. Don't
Okay.
answer it if it is.
Okay.
Are you ever worried about viewers who are a little too into the stream going out, finding an animal, injuring it, and then telling you about it so that you would take it in?
I have never even considered that.
Is that like too crazy? I mean, if I've thought of it, someone else has thought of it. I'm not the origin of that.
So we don't acquire animals from viewers.
Has that happened before?
We've had plenty of people
Like, I want to get rid of my...
if I would take their parrots, if I'll take their snakes,
Yeah, that's
if
kind of
I'll
where
take
it stemmed
their,
from.
et cetera, et cetera. We have never taken in an animal from a viewer.
Yeah.
But I've never thought about that. You would have to get very unlucky, I think, to have a viewer that would go out of their way to do something like that. So no, I'm not particularly worried about that.
That's a crazy thing to do. Viewers are crazy, chat. You
True.
guys are all normal. But.
All the animals that we got, we acquire from other facilities, like zoos and other sanctuaries and etc. We don't have any sister locations.
Is
No.
that something you would want?
I can't.
Like,
even
I gotta
fathom.
assume all this is not... You never imagined any of this.
No, yeah. Maybe, but if I thought about it right now, my brain would explode, so.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how you manage all this. I mean,
Yeah, there's a
your
lot
team,
going on.
obviously, there's a lot of people here that I don't think chat sees behind the scenes, but
Animal care,
yeah.
folks.
Do you get a lot of people that want to work here? Like, do you have to turn people away?
Yeah. I mean, I've had plenty of viewers that are like, can I work there?
Yeah.
Which we haven't hired any viewers.
Is that an immediate no if they're like, oh, yeah, I watch your stream all the time? You're just like, cool, so yeah, let's...
I mean, pretty much. We've hired a couple of people recently, and we've done like the whole interview, background check, normal process for hiring.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I haven't hired a viewer. Alveus has grown so much. It has grown a ton. Yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever been... What's closest you've been to, like, a gorilla or an ape, like, of size? I assume you've seen them in
I've
person?
seen them I've seen them at zoos.
Like zoos? That's always a wild thing for me to
Yeah.
see, just how strong
The
animals are.
biggest monkey I've had free contact with was like this big,
Yeah,
like a pig-tailed macaque.
and that was probably pretty...
Scary, yeah.
Scary.
She was in that facility because someone got her as a pet, bought her as a pet online. Awesome. And she ripped his nose off, like the whole thing.
And probably super nonchalantly as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I'm going to turn into Joe Rogan where I start talking about apes soon. They're so strong, man.
We have 4 animal care staff. Shall we go look at... Let's go to the monkeys, actually.
Oh, great.
We talked
Okay.
about monkeys.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Didn't she...
You guys
yank
want to go see... Oh, yeah.
She grabbed your braid? Or
yeah.
the animal grabbed your braid?
She reached through cage bars and grabbed my ponytail and threw me to the
Was
ground.
that a life flash before your eyes moment, or what's
I
the
didn't
reaction?
know. I didn't know what happened. I thought I slipped.
Were you younger?
No, I was. Well, yes. I mean, I was 19, 20.
Oh, okay, but
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's scary. As hell.
Monkeys are not pets, guys. I'll tell you more about that when we go meet these monkeys.
Okay, monkeys. Yay! Hi, buddy. Let's go. Okay.
Anyway, the demographic is so cool because they're new voters and like new consumers and
Yeah.
new homeowners even. And so it's such a great time to teach them. It's a dominance thing.
Dominant thing, yeah.
It's such a great time to teach them about how to be good environmental stewards.
Man, they're... The one on the right has almost, and I apologize before saying it, almost kind of an evil look to it. Like a mischievous look.
Pokimane said they look like gorilla hamsters.
Sure,
buddy.
okay.
Who is the... Oh, new cameraman and new person.
I've met them.
Who is it?
He said, I don't.
Now, are these full size?
Yes.
Ooh, that was towards you.
Oh my god.
Hey, buddy. So that's Appa. He's a common marmoset. He is full-sized. This is a monkey, just a small one. They're native to Brazil. Dink donk. You want to say hi, Jack? Come here. Here you go.
What was the noise that he just made? Does that mean anything in particular or just a noise?
No, or not that I know of.
You
Are
say
these
hi?
are these different
Species.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
This is a common
Yeah,
marmoset.
because they're like plumage. I don't know what you would call that. It's different.
So he's also called a white tufted marmoset, and that one's called a black tufted marmoset.
Well, there you go.
So, I'm gonna go down. What do you think? You see chat? What are you doing? Okay, go. So, I told you guys I would talk to you about these ones being
Good
pets.
jump on Sam.
He does like the camera a lot, so.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
We have these ones because someone bought them online as a pet in Austin, Texas, and kept them in a little cage in his house. Didn't really know how to take care of them. So the one you're looking at right now had almost no use of his back legs when we first got him, and now he's 100% good. But it's because they had metabolic bone disease, they had dental disease, issues
Holy
with
shit.
malnutrition, vitamin D deficiencies. So
Did
they were
they
in,
even take care of them? Like, what the hell?
yeah, they just had a really poor diet. So
Oh.
Momo is missing the majority of his teeth, or not missing, they were extracted because they were rotting out.
Yeah.
Appa still has his teeth, but his metabolic bone disease
That's crazy.
manifested in his bones decaying, so his back legs, that's why.
Is he gonna fall?
No, you should just cover this.
Oh. He wants to break.
He wants what you have.
Okay. That's crazy.
What do you think, Appa?
It's just a little person.
That is absolutely mind-blowing to me.
He likes you.
Okay. He wants in my ear?
What is that?
Whoa.
Oh my god.
That is awesome.
He likes the camera.
How often do you have to stop yourself from just coming in here and hanging out?
No, I do really like these ones, though.
Yeah.
I think this is a crazy controversial take for me to say personally, but I think Appa's the cutest ambassador we have.
I would, yeah.
His
He,
expressions
like-
are crazy.
He's got so much. The one behind him. What? This is Appa?
Appa and Momo.
Is that an Avatar reference? Okay. You know Avatar?
Yes, I do.
You don't know Star Wars?
I do know Star Wars, actually.
But
I
you
know what it is.
You know of it. Okay.
I've watched Avatar. If you
All
wanna-
of it?
Yes.
All right. I mean, that's some nerd cred.
Yay!
You're back on the.
That's like pretty normie nerd, isn't it? Does that count?
I would say no.
You can,
Star
like,
Wars is like
roll
the
him
most
off.
normal
Yeah.
nerd thing in the nerd culture.
Huh.
It's not even nerd culture.
Huh.
Avatar is borderline weeb.
Oh,
I would say
I'm a weeb.
that's not a.
He's so cute.
You're good.
Is that bad?
No, you're fine.
Wait, what does weeb even mean? Can I be a weeb if I'm Japanese?
I can't answer this. Oh wait, actually, how does that work? Yeah.
I'm half white, half Japanese. Sorry.
Are you like inherently weeb?
I don't
Look
know,
at
I
that
guess.
wasp. See, I bet you didn't even. I have like wasp. I'm like Spider-Man, but for wasp. It's the worst.
Okay, but imagine
Superhero.
you really liked them, and every time you saw them, you're like, oh, cool.
What would I like about them?
They're beautiful, and they have lots of different colors, and they pollinate. Hey,
The
bud.
colors, though,
You
are
wanna see?
scarier. Like if you see an orange wasp and it's like that big.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard horror stories where they literally like bite people and latch onto them? That's
Boing.
crazy.
You back?
No, but I think that they're like live flying brooches,
Oh, okay.
and that's kind of sick.
Yeah.
Boing!
Why is he shaking his tail? Is that?
He's scratching it.
Oh. That doesn't.
He's itchy.
Do we need to go under another directory? Or? Are they like fighting? What is that?
They're grooming each other.
Oh.
They're best buds. Sometimes Appa likes when you give him a stick. You want to find a stick and hand it to him?
Orgle Wurgle with 200 and Exlin with 250. Thank
Oh
you
my
guys.
gosh! What the heck, guys?
That's crazy.
Thank
What did-
you so much.
What did you ask me? Sorry.
Give Appa a stick offering.
Just any stick?
Whichever one you think he'll like the most, we'll see.
Oh, is this like a... Wait, which... Oh, they're both
The
already
one on the
into it.
right. For you.
Easy clap.
He hated it.
What? He put his butt on it. That's got to be like good in monkey culture.
No, he hated it.
It's super good. I understand. I can't get over how different the other one looks.
Yeah.
Just like his disposition is
They
so
act
much more
very
evil.
different. Don't say that.
It looks evil.
He's not. Appa's the only one that bites.
Really?
Momo doesn't bite.
Momo just looks like You seen Babadook?
No.
It looks a little like Babadook.
He's beautiful.
If you put a top hat on him,
I think he looks majestic and like a lion. Momo knows his angles, and he always stays backlit. He does it on purpose.
that was the cutest noise.
Look at him. Appa. See, check this out. Appa, you want a stick? Let me find a good stick.
Momo gives Yoda vibes, JP. Kind of, but
How
not
about
everything
this
Star
one?
Wars.
Try that. Try that out for size. For you.
This is some bullshit, man. I thought we were cool.
What do you think about that?
Do they have really good hearing?
Yeah, they can hear really well.
They've got like kind of the...
Excellent. Thank you for the $270 donation.
Thank you, excellent.
Oh
That's
my
very
God.
kind. Oh, someone asked, Joshua Colossus says, do they react to names?
I think they know their names, yeah. They also love screens.
Screens?
Like phones. Like,
Oh, phones.
yeah, they like Coco Melon and Trash Truck.
Oh, we passed 5K. Thank you, guys.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That's crazy. Their vocalizations are crazy. They're not going to do it, but they can scream, man.
Really?
Like, high-pitched.
Is that to, like, get people the fuck away or get predators away, or?
I think it feels like an alert thing.
Yeah. To alert
but-
others?
Yeah, each other, but it's crazy loud. Momo, you want to come say hi? What if I leave the chat for you and you can say hi to them and not me? What if I just leave that for you?
I think the thing that has been most, I don't want to, maybe eye-opening is the word, but just impressive to see is the almost like self-realization of all of the
They're very
creatures.
like, present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are aware. Like,
So they have like a whole room inside that's like practically this size with AC.
and everything? Yeah.
AC and heating.
Do they hang out there mostly?
These guys use the AC more than any animals we have.
Where are they originally?
Brazil.
So this is a little bit hotter,
They
but
can,
not as, it's probably humid about the same,
yeah,
right?
they can manage the heat fine. They just like the AC.
Uh,
Oh, do you see yourself? They got mirrors recently. Oh, you're being nice.
do they realize themselves in the mirror?
Sometimes when he lays down like that, he'll let you pet him.
That's
but
crazy.
Most of the time, no. Check out his fur underneath, guys. It's like banded. So it's like black and then yellow, or orange, and black and then white. It's really pretty. I'll give him the middle part for you.
Do they like shed?
That's nice up that. Thank you, buddy.
No, not a lot.
Thanks, bud.
That's crazy.
Chat, Momo's saying hi to you.
Momo actually does look really cool.
Yeah, he's cute.
Hey, bud. Come in. Can I take him? You want to see him? Okay.
So another reason these guys don't make good pets, one, because it's just super unfair to them to not have like to not have an outside space like this because they're monkeys. But
It's
then
not fair to them?
not fair to them to not have
Oh.
outside space. Like to be in a little cage in someone's house is super unnatural to them. And
Oh, what the fuck?
he's hanging out.
That is
Oh my
crazy.
god, how cute is that?
Man, his grip is insane.
But another reason is their job in the wild is to eat a bunch of fruits and swing around everywhere and shit everywhere for forest regrowth.
Sure.
That's their job. They're seed dispersers. And so they'll do that all over your house as well.
Are they like community oriented?
They need buddies. And I'm really glad that this is the primate species we have, because anything larger, like, I could not bring people in with, you know? Like,
Sure, yeah,
it
it'd
could
be
really,
terrifying.
really dangerous. Monkeys are just really, they're just not meant to be pets. They're not
Yeah.
pets.
Well, it's always from the zoos that I've been to. Whenever you see like an orangutan or something like that, and they're full like in front of you, it's the scariest
Yeah.
fucking thing.
Yeah.
I don't understand how someone could look at that and be like, "Oh, it's a pet."
I know. Yeah. So yeah, no monkeys is. That's it.
Is that
That's
the community signal?
yeah, the like alarm one. Thank you, Appa. That was very nice.
I don't know if that was picked up on mine.
Did you guys? Yeah, they heard
Oh,
it.
they're all hearing it, yeah.
They're screaming. With
Very
it.
active. Cool.
All right, crows.
Sure.
Crows. We have 2 crows. These crows were born in the wild.
Okay.
So most of the animals that we have were born in captivity. These guys were born in the wild, but as babies, they were blown out of their nest by a storm.
Oh, wow.
And they were raised by people and imprinted on people.
Sure.
So that's what makes them non-releasable. They don't know how to take care of themselves in the wild.
How
because
quick
they're
do they imprint?
Very.
Like, feed a bird once and it's imprinted, or?
No, I mean, if you raise a baby bird, it'll imprint pretty quickly if it learns who's feeding it. Come here, buddy.
Oh, they're very
Abbott.
big crows.
Yeah. These are American crows. This is Abbott. Abbott. Whoa. Come here. Ben, can you go over there?
Whoops.
Come here.
Wow, that's big.
This is Abbott. So he's an American crow, again, born in the wild, raised by people, imprinted, which is an irreversible change that happens to their brain when they're babies. It's how they identify with a species.
Yeah.
So the reason you see ducklings follow a duck, but then ducklings will also follow people if you raise them. So they tried to release him as a baby, and he ended up at a park a couple days later, just a few miles away, landing on random park goers, like screaming at them.
Yeah.
Because he hadn't eaten for days.
Oh.
So that's what makes him non-releasable. Hi.
So is it the act of receiving the food from a person and not just the idea of food?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and they'll imprint on human voices even as well. You have to raise wild birds with like puppets and tongs and like no sound, or like only audio of the adult birds.
Wild.
The whole process. Yeah. So with the crows, we teach people if you find a baby bird or a baby mammal or baby wildlife, any wildlife, look for a wildlife rehab center. A lot of people don't know those exist, but they will raise and rehabilitate wildlife and give them the best chance at survival in the wild. That's Coconut over there. He's a little more shy. Coconut, don't freak out. Catch. Good
Oh,
catch.
wow. You know, did he get it?
He did, yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't know. I know a lot of people find baby. Actually, freaking Carrie Underwood did this like a couple weeks ago. She like found a baby bird and then like had it in a shoebox and was raising it. And she's like, I'm gonna raise him and then set him free and he'll fly away and come back to thank me. And I was like, Carrie Underwood, please.
Did you send her a nasty comment?
No, actually, a lot of the comments were saying like, this is illegal. Find a rehab center.
I love the internet in 2024.
Yeah. Abbott, for you.
Oh, look at him. He thinks you're gonna throw another one.
Here you go.
He.
They're
He.
both male. You want to throw one? Oh, never mind.
Is that normal size for a crow? These seem larger.
Yeah, that's about right. They may look smaller from far away.
Huh.
Crows and ravens, a lot of people ask, ravens are much larger. And ravens have a curved upper bill to their beak. But really the biggest difference is their size. But they're both corvids. Yay!
Cool.
Whoa!
Whoa.
You want to throw one?
You think he'll catch it?
If you throw it well.
Does he? Oh, okay. Why you gotta put the onus
Abbott,
on me?
for you.
Does he have to know that it's being
No.
filmed?
Abbott.
Is this just like dog food?
Cat.
Cat food?
Abbott!
He's not paying attention.
Come. Up.
He thought it was gonna drop.
He's looking for food on the ground.
Oh, he's got some. His mouth is just open though. Does that mean he wants one? Maya, you gotta translate here. He caught it.
He caught it. He caught it.
I didn't realize they salivate.
Good cat. Yeah, a lot actually. Yum. Yum.
All right, I'm going. You vamped me up. Oh, he's not paying attention. Oh, did he catch it?
No.
How did you even see? Oh, he caught it. That counts.
That counts.
I'm batting 100
I'll take it.
or 1,000. Sports memes reference.
Until now, I didn't know my crows and American crows were different. Yeah, there's a lot of species of crows, but we pretty much all have them, huh? You okay?
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
just tall. It happens.
Yeah, I've never done that.
So that's outdoors.
European crows are not nice. Is that right? I think crows are very opportunistic.
That would make
So
sense.
if you have something and they can acquire it, they will. That's survival, baby. Fox enclosure.
Oh yeah, there is the stuff.
2 foxes. Finn and Reed. What's the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
Do you know that
No.
reference?
I thought,
You've
what is
never
that?
been asked that before?
No.
Oh man,
What's that?
you've never. You gotta. I don't even know if you should watch that movie.
What movie?
It's fine.
What movie? Chat, what movie? They won't tell me. I'll do the story because it's a bitch.
Oh.
Hi. Monty Python. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, in the Quest for the Holy Grail.
Haven't seen it.
Do you know what that is, Elise?
I've heard that. I've heard, like, Monty Python before,
Gotcha.
but I don't know what it means.
Oh my God, that is a
Fox.
very cute animal.
Here's a piece of chicken. For him.
Will they
He kinda
take it
got a
out?
squ- yeah. For you. Oh, yummy. So this is Finn. He is an American red fox. He's an American red fox. People are probably like, what do you mean? He's not red. He was bred this color for the pet trade. So he was a confiscation from the illegal pet trade in California, and now is here. We have the foxes to teach people that foxes are not pets, and also to teach them about the fur trade. They still raise animals just to kill them for fur.
Sure.
Super sad.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as I guess people want to pay for it, it'll be there.
Yep. But foxes, I mean, similar to the marmosets, like, they like being outside, they like the weather, they like to dig, they
Yeah.
mark everything. They're not pets. He said, thank you.
Whoa. Good man.
He's amazing. Yeah, so all the training that the animals do here or that the staff does with the animals here is for vet stuff. So it's like, can we touch them to give them voluntary injections and check out their feet and see their chest and stuff like that. Can you? That's good. Yummy chicken.
I could totally see how someone would look at this and be like, oh, it's like a dog.
Yeah. Chicken for you. Yum.
They even, all mannerisms are dog-like. It's.
Yeah, they're
I
much
could
more
see why
timid,
people
though.
would try. Yeah.
The other dumb thing about people wanting foxes as pets is, like, Finn, you guys see his face pretty well. Like, his snout is shorter and his face structure is different.
Yeah.
When people want foxes as pets, they want them to be different colors. They want them to have spots. They want them to have floppy ears. They want them to have a shorter snout.
But yeah, we could be back in a second. We could be back now.
All right.
He's so sweet.
Okay, they're back.
We're back.
Let's go back out. Guys, Reed is both enjoying the AC and staying away from new people. So he just popped in there to get the camera back. We'll leave him alone. I was saying they want all of the attributes of a dog.
Sure.
They just want it to be slightly cooler, which is dumb. Just get a dog. That's my speech.
How deep do the holes go?
We're not sure exactly how far down. They're pretty shallow, though, and then there's wire buried around, so they're not
That was the
digging
next
out.
question. Is
Yeah.
how deep are the fence?
Yeah. Just get a dog. Just get a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like to, speaking of dogs, wolf dogs?
Yeah.
Like to see them? 2 wolf dogs what the heck is a wolf dog? Wolf hybrids. It's a hybrid between a wolf and a dog. So we got these from a roadside zoo that didn't have the resources to care for them. They had a number of USDA violations and Animal Welfare Act violations over the years. So that's how we acquired the 2 of them. They're the newest ambassadors here. Just got here in May. We had a collab a couple days ago, and they were like not into it and didn't come out at all. So I'm not sure.
I saw one running around.
I'm not sure how much of them we're going to see, but we will do our best.
There's one all the way over there.
Way. Okay.
You got it?
Yeah. So this is the fencing requirement that I was talking about. This is a USDA requirement.
Yeah.
Double fencing, cantilever, inside.
Can they jump that high?
No.
They can't.
Well, if there wasn't a cantilever, theoretically, they could jump over it. That's why it has to be there. So the kind of unfortunate thing about these hybrids, they were probably either bred to be pets or to be on display for zoos.
Sure.
Because they can't be released because they're hybridized. And then they can't be in someone's house because they just pose a greater risk to humans because they're part wolf. So they're kind of stuck in being facilities like this. Biased. This facility's great, and they have a ton of space and like great care, but there's a lot more than 2 of these in the U.S.
Yeah.
You know, and this enclosure's 10 times the size as the one they were in before. Just about.
How close, like DNA-wise, are they to coyotes?
Oh, that's a good question. I think they split off a while ago.
Okay. They have the same like
there's
candor or cadence, at least when they're running.
I think they still hybridize. Yeah, they still hybridize in the wild. Kai wolves. You guys heard of those?
Huh.
But it's not common. I think the whole hybridizing thing is crazy. Like, we spent how many years getting like a dog?
Yeah.
You know, like these perfect companions for humans that pee outside and know their names and are not afraid of human. And then all of a sudden, someone's like, "No, let's actually go back. Let's put a wolf."
Was a hell of a show, man.
Let's put a wolf back in there. I actually haven't seen Game of Thrones at all.
I'm sure Game of Thrones is like the biggest contributor to that, at least from media. Everyone wants I'm blanking on the fucking wolf. Yeah, Stark dog.
We're
Stark
gonna
wolf.
pop in here
Okay.
and then come back out because there's AC in here.
There's a what?
There's AC,
Oh.
and I'm worried about the camera.
I'm basically trying not to like touch the body anymore, so.
Yeah, let's
Probably
just
okay.
let's sit in here for a sec. Ta-da! Welcome. So this is the wolves' inside space. It's brand new to them, so they're still scared of it and don't spend time in here, which is crazy because it's so freaking nice in here.
Yeah.
This is called the K900 because it's 30 by 30 feet. And they're canines. The goal, though, this is cool for you to see, actually. I mean, it's less cool because it's not happening right now. But our goal for this building is to do collabs in here, like to be able to bring people in here and have the wolves right here.
Oh, okay.
You know? So we can like potentially feed them bits. We have this big piece of glass so that people can feel like they're right there with them.
Sure.
But because they just got here, you know, they've got a ways to go and they're still pretty nervous about stuff.
This is a heavy-duty kennel.
Wolves, you know.
Yeah. That's crazy.
You want to feel what they feel like?
Oh, do you have their fur?
Yeah.
Is it fur or hair?
Fur.
Oh,
So,
super
yeah,
soft.
if you're like allergic to a dog, you'd be allergic to wolves.
Very
But
soft.
yeah, we pulled all of this off of them at their first vet check where we got all their vitals, so we had to brush them out completely.
Huh.
And
So that was done by hand?
yeah, so they had to be fully sedated for their first vet check.
Oh, okay.
Our
I started to
goal-
say, like, were they...
We're just sitting there brushing them.
Okay.
No, our goal is to do as much voluntary vet work as possible because that's the least amount of stress and risk with the anesthesia.
Yeah.
But at the beginning, it's just we have to fully sedate them to do anything with them.
Is it is that a trank gun? Like, how is that done? Do you feed them something, or do you trank them?
A dart gun, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so Connor set up a deer blind out there and shot through the fence.
A deer blind? I guess that's how you do it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the whole thing. Actually, if you guys want to see how that was done, there's a vlog. There's a vlog on the Alveus YouTube channel. So it's Alveus Sanctuary on YouTube about how we did that, and video of me brushing them out when they were knocked out, of us taking their vitals, trimming their nails, doing everything we could while we could.
Yeah. Did the deer blind work? I mean, I guess it did, but like, did they know?
They were afraid of it,
Yeah.
so it took longer than we wanted, but.
Huh.
Yeah, and then we got storage and sink and prep table, and then wolf snacks. So these were actually donated from a local farm. These are like chicken, turkey, duck parts that they couldn't sell, so they donated them to us, which was super nice. We've got.
How long will this last?
I forgot the chat. What was the number? They eating like 30 pounds a week.
Oh, a week.
Or is it 15? I don't remember. They get. I used to say it at the beginning when we first got them, and I forgot what those. Those are just treats.
Fruity booties.
Mixed berry dog treats. Yeah.
Have you ever tried the fruity booties?
30 pounds a week total, so 15 pounds a week each. I have not, but they're probably really good. I've tried a lot of animal food.
Yeah?
In my day.
What's your favorite?
Like goat grain or horse grain, because it's just covered in molasses.
What is it?
Horse grain.
Horse grain is covered in molasses? Huh.
It's really good.
Is it good how is that good for them?
It's not great for them.
Oh, okay.
But they love it.
Cool.
Yeah. The K900. The fish oil. The wolves and foxes both get salmon oil in their kibble. So yeah, they're over there. They've come a really long way since we got them. If you want to go try to film them a little bit, you can. The mics will stay. They've come a super long way. They take food from animal care staff's hands through the fence.
Yeah.
And we just put a rope on our P.O. box wish list because one of our animal care staff thinks that AWA will do tug of war through a fence.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A human would probably lose that, right? If it's just one human? Yeah.
Yeah. They do so they run up and down the fence when we run, and someone was like, run with them. It's too hot.
Yeah, no, it's really hot.
Yeah, I'm
today.
not going to make them run, and I'm not going to run either.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you.
It's time
This
to
is
go
not
back.
the natural habitat of a streamer.
All right, you good, Finn? I know that's tough to shoot. It's okay. If you guys want to see the wolves better. Oh, you did it? Wicked. If you guys want to see the wolves better, Alveus Sanctuary on Twitch, the live cams, right?
Yeah, go ahead and link that, mods, if you want.
They have a pond, and Ayla goes in there and she splish splashes in the pond. It's really cute.
Do they? I think you mentioned feeding times, but do they have a set feeding time? Like, are they routine based?
Yeah, I think the wolves, they're either at 2 or 3 times a day.
Okay.
And
do they know? Like, a dog will know the time of day?
they know when the animal care staff walks in that they're getting fed.
Gotcha.
And they get excited about it. But they also know that new people, especially men, because our animal care staff's all female, they're like, who are you?
Yeah.
I'm not coming over there.
Sure. But I didn't expect how tired I would be after this.
It's the sun, man. It sucks it out of you.
Yeah, I apologize to chat for the energy dropping.
No, it's fine. That was it. We're going back into the studio.
Oh, okay.
That's the end.
Great. I mean, not great, but thank fucking God, because I'm tired.
Guys, he's fine.
Tell us about the animals, Maya.
What did you guys think? Did you have a good time? You meet the animals, you learn some stuff. Best questions in a collab ever, that's true. You get the Best Questions Award.
I'll take it. Thank you.
Who's your favorite?
The monkeys were pretty cool,
Yeah.
I would say.
They're crazy. Their faces are so small, but there's so much going on
Yeah.
in their tiny faces.
Chat, what was your favorite?
I just got here. Can you redo everything?
Sure. The birds, the monkeys, Finn, the fox, Stompy, Dino Bird, Stompy. Chat, you know what? Never mind. I'll tell them on my stream. If we don't see an animal, I've said this on my stream before, I have not forgotten that they exist. Okay, sometimes we rotate
Yeah.
for collabs. Believe it or not, I don't forget that they're there. Stop! Holy shit. Okay. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys had fun. I'm glad you guys learned stuff. Thank you for all your excellent questions. Thank you for coming all the way out here.
Yeah,
Thank you for
thanks
the
for inviting
fundraising.
me.
Holy shit. Insane amounts of fundraising
What
today.
was that? 5,090. Nice.
Insane.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you guys.
So much. Thank you guys for all your questions. Really great questions. If you guys want to watch the animals all day long, again, it's Alveus Sanctuary on Twitch. Learn
Thank
about
you
them.
so much for the invite. This
Oh,
was a
of
ton
course.
of fun.
This is awesome. I'm sorry it's so hot.
Oh yeah, you can't. You got to control the weather
I
next
am
time.
so sorry. I was actually really inconsiderate at hosting
It's crazy.
on my end.
Yeah.
Can we clap for the cameraman? So good we saw everything.
Yeah, Finn, killing
that's
it,
you.
production crew killing it.
They love you. They're huge fans.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much.
Send the raid.
Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.
Wait, what? Oh, where this came.
Good.
Oh my
Where'd that
God, I
camera-
look like a cherry tomato over here. Holy shit.
I'm gonna refill your water.
I'm gonna have a heat stroke.